What it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Big Val Opinion back with another live video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that share button. And most importantly, make sure you sub to the channel. Turn on that post notification bell so that you be notified each and every time that your boy Big Val is going live, man. With that being said, let's get into this intro. Welcome to Big Val Opinion. Moderators, with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. This channel is a negativity-free channel, drama-free channel, and we are here to push the message out. We will not be distracted. So with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. Welcome to Big Val Opinion platform. R.Kelly asked that everyone come together and push the message about this BOP officer, Natasha K, sharing his private emails and conversations with government star witnesses. Now, you have people that are out here doing the work, pushing the message. If those people that are pushing the message about this BOP officer is being attacked by so-called R.Kelly supporters, you should think twice before you listen.
And I just really want people to know, I appreciate anybody that's helping me. I appreciate anybody that's helping me. A lot of people have been there for me. I just don't want people going back and forth, being mad at each other because one person did this for me and another person did that for me. That's what the devil wants. He wants to cause confusion. That's what these people want. They want to cause confusion. And confusion ain't going to do nothing but keep me in here. But the real thing here.
Oh, son, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul?
I want out. But it's hard. I need answers, Mama.
Robert.
I need answers.
Son.
What up? Welcome everybody to the live. This your boy Big Val Opinion, back with another live video. I know it's been a few days. I've been missing you guys. I've been missing you ladies. But I am so happy to see you all back in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody that's already here. If I sent you the link, man, go get on that link. Uncle Muse, Classy, what's up? Miss Lady T, Jeff Taylor, what's going on? B White, Tammy, what's going on? Latoya, what's going on? Progress, what's up? What's up? What's good? What's good, man? Boy, there's been a lot of stuff going on lately, in the streets out here, but it's been a lot going on in the streets out here. But you gotta stay focused. You gotta stay focused, and you gotta stay focused on the mission and the task at hand. You can't get distracted and caught up in a lot of the things that's going on, because a lot of the things that's going on is not conducive to the main objective. And the main objective is to continue to bring awareness to the injustice of Robert Sylvester Kelly and how this man's rights was violated and trampled upon. So We got to continue this fight. We got to continue to push in this fight because we the people, and we deserve transparency, man, and we have to demand it. We have to demand it and stand in the gap. Right now our brother, he's speaking from prison, but there's only so much that he can do. And us as fans, we out here supporters, we can do our part to help bring awareness to the injustice that has taken place in this case. Um I titled this "The Come Up of R. Kelly is Over." The come up off of R. Kelly is over. And that's a powerful statement. That's a powerful statement. And the reason why I decided to name the live the come up off of R. Kelly is over is because I think the well has run dry. Uh Seeing that Judge Lennon Weber, you know, he kinda like I think he kinda like made he made it clear that the well has run dry. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to these people who think they're gonna just come up and accuse R. Kelly of doing this, accuse R. Kelly of doing that. Oh, we're gonna sue him, try to get some money, this, that, and the third. Like, at some point, how long did these people think that was gonna last? What they say, all good things come to an end at some point. I feel as though right now that I feel like that money train has come to an end. When we talk about the R. Kelly situation, R. Kelly case, I think that money train has slowly come to a halt. And I don't think it's gonna be picking up anytime soon because a lot of the reality is coming out. A lot of the reality is coming out. A lot of reality is coming out. So, shout out to my Twitter family, man, because it'll be a lot of information over there. I got a clip from over there off it's SKSAKA James Twitter. I don't know how to pronounce that. I wasn't gonna try to butcher the name, but I saw a little video clip on her Twitter, and I took the clip because the clip was something that I felt as though like is very important to is the clip was important to what we do in the way that we do things over here on this platform. We look at things and we look at these things and kind of we dig into it and we break it down and we form our opinion about it, and we give our opinion based on what we're seeing and what we're hearing and what we know. Um I have a clip from the Star Witness, and this clip is from the Star Witness in the New York trial. And the contradictory, right? We've heard we heard this person come out and say that, they were coached, R. Kelly coached them, they coached and prepared them for for them to go on the Gail King interview, this, X, Y, and Z. But hey, YouTube is your resume. Your interviews is your resume. So a lot of these people talk so much to the point to they have they have contradicted themselves. So I'm gonna play a clip, and you're gonna hear the star witness in the New York trial simply contradict herself from one interview to the next interview. So, and the thing that made it so bad is how Gail King, like the fact that Gail King tried to the fact that Gail King, she tried to manipulate the interview to fit the narrative that these girls were coached to before coming on to do her interview. So let's get to it. You know, we gonna get right into it, and we ain't gonna take long. Just a second, you guys. Hope everybody's been having a great day today, man. Um, Today it kind of rained out here where I'm at. Rain most of the day, a gloomy day, but we make the best out of the rain, make the best out of the sun, whatever the situation may be. No matter a day on top of the dirt is a good day, whether it's raining, snowing, whatever, cold, hot, whatever. A day on top of the ground is a good day. You know, we can appreciate that. We can most definitely appreciate that. We gotta stay vigilant. We gotta stay aware. Man, it's gonna be a lot of temptation that comes your way. It's gonna be a lot of hurdles in the way when you're on a mission, when you're on a goal to get somewhere. When you're trying to accomplish something in life, you're gonna encounter a lot of hurdles that and some of them hurdles you gonna not see. Some of them you're gonna see. Some of them you're not gonna see until you get up on it. You know, that's just how life feels. But when you understand that life is gonna throw things at you, then you can be prepared for whatever those things may be. You know, life is it ain't gonna be an easy path. It was never promised to none of us that life would be easy, but we gotta live it regardless. Okay, so here go the clip that I was talking about. I'm finna play it right here. Um, and it's just a contradictory, man. It's just a contradictory in how the people chose to run with this narrative that this man was a monster and that he coached these women or it's so crazy. Like these alleged accusers are killing the whole narrative that this man was a abuser. He was he controlled these women, this, that, and the third. So let's check it out and see what we got right here.
Like, I didn't even know that we were going to be doing an interview with Gail until probably like less than 24 hours, maybe like the morning, like the night before, going into the morning of. So, and it's like, I don't watch news anyways. I didn't know who she was. I was just like,
everything.
Yes. You know, before that interview, he had us practicing every single day.
Practicing what?
Answering questions. And if he didn't like our answer, he would tell us exactly what to say and how to say it. So anytime you mention anything,
I'm stunned by this.
Yeah.
So anytime you mention
anything about sexual preference, we already know to say, I'm not here to talk about that. Because that's what he told us to say every single time.
And that's exactly what you said.
First of all, I'm not here to talk about my personal life. Okay. And I would never share with no one what it's like.
Now, do y'all see this? Do y'all see where this narrative come from? Do y'all hear this shit? Right. Now she goes on to say that they didn't know that they were going to be doing an interview with Gail King up until less than 24 hours before the interview was getting ready to air. So she say they didn't know that they were going to be doing until less than 24 hours before the interview got ready to air. Then you turn right back around and say, well, he was coaching y'all every day. Each and every day, he was coaching us, preparing us to answer questions. And if you got on there asking us anything about sex, see, this is the manipulation that these people use. This is the manipulation that these people use. How can he coach you for an interview and questions if you didn't know that you was gonna be doing an interview until with less than 24 hours of doing the interview? You gotta make this shit make sense. But these is the type of narratives that these people run with, and people are out here defending these type of women. What up, brother Derek?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's going on, man? You up late tonight, bro?
Hey, man, look here, dog. Y'all caught me. I went out to a bar. I was out there enticing and coercing and shit. You feel me? So so now I'm in. I'm in. I had to get in the house because you get in trouble for that type of shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, why
Yeah,
don't you come
man.
on over? Why don't you come on over to the crib and wax the carrot? You know, this private. You can't say that type of shit. You know,
No.
I get a
The
couple of,
climate.
I'm old school. I say it how it is, shit, It
Yeah,
is
man.
what
We
it is.
sitting here going through this shit. Man, I caught this little clip of the star witness in New York saying, um, I don't know if you caught the whole little clip. I'm gonna run it again because it's a minute long. But her saying that they didn't know nothing about the Gayle King interview until less than 24 hours of doing the interview. Then when she flipped on him, I'll let you hear it. This is
Okay.
this you gonna hear when she flip versus before the flip. When she doing these interviews.
Okay.
Like, I didn't even know that we were going to be doing an interview with Gayle until probably like less than 24 hours, maybe like the morning, like the night before, going into the morning of. So, and it's like, I don't watch news anyways. I didn't know who she was. I was just like,
Everything.
Yes. You know, before that interview, he had us practicing every single day.
Practicing what?
Answering questions. And if he didn't like our answer, he would tell us exactly what to say and how to say it. So anytime you mention anything,
I'm stunned by this.
Yeah.
So anytime you mention
anything about sexual preference, we already know to say, I'm not here to talk about that. Because that's what he told us to say every single time.
And that's exactly what you said.
First of all, I'm not here to talk about my personal life.
Okay.
And I would never share with no one what.
it's like,
Bruh, hold on.
What you think about that, man?
Hold on. How can you be practicing for days and days for some shit you found out about 24 hours prior?
Less than 24 hours.
Wait a minute. You've been practicing for days and days for some shit you found out was gonna happen yesterday? Damn! Oh shit! Hey, I don't know, but I'm gonna practice for this dance recital just in case one come up. I don't know. The fuck?
I got a feeling one gonna come, right?
What the hell? Oh shit! Wait a minute. Hey, the lies, bro. I'm telling you, if you keep on listening to these idiots, man, they snitch on themselves. Like, wait a minute, you said y'all practice for days and days for Gayle. You don't even watch TV, so you don't even know who the hell she is. Lying.
Yeah.
Why are we lying here?
Man, this shit is crazy, man. And this is the shit, and these are the type of people that the government choose to defend.
But you don't watch TV in the house. That we saw, it was 3 fucking TVs on the wall in the living room.
Huge TVs.
3 big dumbass 60 inches. Get the fuck out of here, man. Oh shit! I swear, what the fuck, man?
That ain't nothing.
America, you swallowed this shit from these whores.
That ain't nothing. Check this out. You think that's something? Now this woman's supposed to have herpes, but she got a full blown fucking OnlyFans. She's selling STDs on OnlyFans.
Hey, her little fish got the jalapeno peppers on that shit. You better get your mind right. You better get your mind right. You run up in that.
Now the thing with this is, she's supposed to have Stockholm syndrome, and she was under so much control of Robert or R.Kelly that he was causing them to solicit themselves and sell themselves. Now R.Kelly locked up, but she's still selling herself. Then who the fucking problem?
Wait a minute, so now Kel's a pimp? You a pimp now?
Yeah, I guess the trafficking. You trafficking them for sex and shit like that. So now she trafficking her damn self.
They never made it make sense, bro. Trafficking. But god damn it, you gotta be like trafficking for other people. Like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? You just bringing a female to go fuck with you. It's not trafficking, dude. That shit crazy.
But then he told her ass on the phone, which he probably had something for her, prior. But when you go back and listen to that phone call towards the breakup part of their relationship,
Right.
he told her ass to find her own way to get up there to come see him.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and
You know
get
what
you.
I'm
You know what
saying?
I'm saying? And the thing of it is, what be killing me is people don't, you know what I'm saying, understand that these females, man, the incentive was the bread.
Yeah, man,
Easy.
millions of dollars, man.
Jennifer Bonjean is out here exposing that ass.
Hey, you promise a motherfucker, man, you promise a motherfucker $1 million shit, they'll turn on their mama.
Man, look, everybody got a price. You remember
Man,
back in the day with wrestling and the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, he said everybody got
uh-huh.
a price.
Name your price.
Everybody got one. It was a whole TV show called The Price is Right. You know why?
Uh-huh.
Because everybody got one. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on what it is and who it is. They didn't
Man,
create
and she thinks
the
somebody,
term. They didn't create the term sellout for no reason. This motherfucker sell your ass up the river, bro.
she should be locked up though, man, because how could you come out and say you got this package you carrying around, but you on a sex website soliciting sex?
Man, I don't know.
You know, that should be that should be a problem. But these are the type of women that the government seem to want to protect and make look innocent.
Right. They just let you know anybody can be a victim. You get any motherfucking Joe Blow hobo off the fucking street and shine up a turd and make it a victim. You know, it's crazy. And that's pretty much what they did. They tried to shine up a bunch of turds.
It's crazy, man. It's a crazy world we live in. To look at this shit and be like, damn, this is what the government was out here trying to throw somebody away for?
Right.
Even after taking down the greatest R&B musician of all time, you resort to OnlyFans? Still don't got no career?
Right, because you ain't getting no bread. You ain't getting the bread they said that you don't get. It ain't coming through. It ain't coming through like they said it would.
So I was over on Twitter. The guy posted well, Jennifer, one of her little workers, Ashley, man, she funny as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer Bonjean and her crew, they some funny. They got a lot of humor. They got a lot of life. I don't know if they've been getting some black pipe or something.
Hey Jennifer from Valparaiso, which is like 10 miles away from Gary, Indiana. So
Man,
figure it out.
I was reading the shit on there. She's like, they was in the elevator and she told Jennifer she was a bad bitch and say the dude looked at her like. I'm reading the comments, man. I'm dying cracking up because this is how they talk, Jennifer and her workers. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I say that's cool as hell.
Hey, I like the one where she was sitting up talking about the prosecutors.
Oh yeah,
and how they suck, and how they'll forever suck. Cause you already the reason why you even win cases is because the judge is already predisposed to the case.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
Like if it wasn't for the clients that they gave you, you wouldn't even have no clients. Ah!
Right.
I'm like, damn. I'm like, I fucked with her. Shit. That's real talk though, man. That's real spit.
There was a show that they showed yesterday that Ashley had. She had she had left a comment about this show. It's called on True Crime TV. They got a segment called Sidebar. So I took the clip. I'm gonna play the clip, and I just want to see what you think about the clip. But I want to know if you gonna feel what I feel about the clip, because I'm gonna let you hear it, and then I'm gonna voice my opinion on it, and let you expound on it and what they talk about, because it's one narrative that I think need to be killed, and this narrative that's going around, that that these people choose to carry, to try and make it seem, to try to give validity to something that wasn't true. But I'm gonna let you hear it before and we're gonna break this shit down like we do.
Ruled against prosecutors in the sentencing of R&B singer R.Kelly, a move that will effectively cut 20 years off his sentence. R.Kelly received a 30-year sentence following his conviction in New York on charges of federal racketeering and sex trafficking. He was subsequently convicted on 6 of 13 counts at a later trial in the singer's hometown of Chicago, including counts of producing child pornography and enticing minors for sex, and sentenced to 20 years in that case. While prosecutors argued for R.Kelly to serve his sentences consecutively, meaning one after the other, keeping Kelly behind bars until he was nearly 100, a judge ruled that all but 1 year if his sentence would be served concurrently, meaning at the same time, meaning he could leave prison when he was around the age of 80. Though the judge has noted the heinousness of Kelly's crimes, he did not agree with the allegation that R. Kelly used fear in the manipulation of his victims, a distinction that was pivotal in the extension of Kelly's sentence. Marie, the judge made a distinction between cases of forcible rape and what he described in Kelly's case as the opposite of fear of bodily harm. It was the fear of lost love, lost affections that allowed Kelly to coerce his victims. What do you make of that, Marie? Do you feel that is a fair distinction?
I think so. And, at the risk of being canceled in this era of Me Too and domestic violence, I am a domestic violence victim advocate, and I'm not in any way underplaying what happened to those victims. But a lot of them, when they came in with their parents who wanted them to be superstars, and they were minors, and the parents knew this, and they basically delivered them to R.Kelly, and people were just looking for a come up. And he capitalized on it, and he preyed on vulnerable women and little girls. But it wasn't a situation where he had a gun to anybody's head. I think decisions were made to conduct transactions. And I think the parents of those children, some of them were minors, were really complicit, because they were just looking for their kids to become superstars. And they basically sold their little kids to R. Kelly and just turned a blind eye when everything was going on. So not to say that he shouldn't be held responsible, but I don't think that there was a particularly heinous nature, like the judge said, that would warrant making him serve consecutive sentences. I think 30 years is enough for what he did. I think they've done enough to him to make him be accountable.
And that's an important point, too, is that it's not that he's not being held accountable. He's going to prison for 30 years. Mm-hmm. It's just whether or not the judge decided to stack all of those sentences. And the judge agrees with your thinking on the case here, I think, to a large extent, that no, it didn't demonstrate the type of force of violence that we usually see when they stack these types of cases. Marie, another thing is the Kelly's attorneys made much of the fact that if he was sentenced to concurrent time, he essentially would have no chance of being ever released from prison. But now he will have a chance, albeit as a very old man. And I'm just curious, what are your thoughts on this idea of the age of the defendant playing a role in sentencing?
I don't think the age of the defendant should play a role. And I think you meant to say if he was sentenced to consecutive time. Right.
Pardon me. Yeah.
Right. I don't think the age matters. We're talking about justice and accountability. And sometimes, prosecutors want to go overboard and just make a point, like we put him under the jail. This is not an under the jail situation. It's accountability that matches the crime you committed. And I think 30 years is enough. Most people don't live till the age of 100, so they want to make a point. But this is not a make a point situation. It's called justice. And I think the judge was reasonable in his assessment of the sentencing scheme.
Yeah. Well, the defense and the judge agree with you, and I think most people who understand how sentencing should be imposed would agree with you as well. Finally, let's move to our last case.
Interesting. So you want my thoughts, right?
Come on with it, man. Let me hear what you think about it.
All right. Well, first of all, that lady don't know what the hell she talking about. Let's just keep it 100. I mean, she basically, she's pretty much saying that 30 years is enough. It's actually pretty much too much after everything that's been exposed. Number one. I just feel like the people just perpetuate this narrative that, him getting 30 years is cool when you got parents and nobody in the media is saying anything about arrest the parents. You made this whole spiel about the parents and you never said arrest them. You identified clear crime selling your kid, man. You said it. That mean arrest the parents. How does that not even come out of your mouth? The parents need to be in jail.
I'm trying to understand how are these people were supposed to be promised careers. Nobody had a contract.
None of them.
Then you talk about young ladies. If you really look at this case, outside Jerron the Pace with this shit that we talking about, when they talk about the parents brought their daughters, sold their daughters, we know who they talk about. Joy was grown as hell when she hooked up with R.Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Only one person to star witness is the person in her and Jerron the Pace has been the people who were in question as far as, but we know Jerron the Pace story. Her claim to fame where she jumped the gate, whatever happened from there.
Mm-hmm.
But you talk about the star witness in New York, Azrael. You say that narrative of sold their kids, that shit. I just feel like that's bullshit.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because if they sold, they got mad because they wasn't getting no money.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you sell something that you're not getting paid for?
I mean, but you got to think about R. Kelly said this shit himself in the Gayle King interview. What kind of parent would sell their kid to another man? What kind of, you know what I'm saying? So that was the master plan. It was just an indirect sale. It was a bait and switch type of situation. Mm-hmm. That was that, that slick shit they was trying to pull with Azrael and shit, sending her there, with the ID so she could be able to go out of town and shit, so she could fuck around and drop the bomb on the nigga that she was 17, so he could send her away and they could send her back and say, okay, it's cool. Don't even worry about it, dog. We gonna make it right. And then they come up with the fake permission slip bullshit. But then when Tim Savage got to spazzing out and giving people 148 hours or whatever the hell he be giving up, shit, you know what I'm saying? Then motherfucking Angelo had to go ahead and get with the program or go to fucking jail for actually selling your kid. And that's fact. That's simple math. Easy shit. 2 + 2 will always equal 4.
Yeah. But what I'm trying to see is How did they sell a kid that never got no money?
The indirect sale. They put her in his life and put him in a compromising
They was for the setup.
in a
Cause like she say,
compromising position so they can start hitting this man with deals and shit.
Correct.
And shit.
Correct.
Put that man in a compromising position so they can start saying, hey, can you go ahead and mold your dick so we can go ahead and put it on the dildo and have it singing Sex Planet and shit. Yeah. I mean, it's simple. 2 + 2 always equal 4.
Yep.
It's simple, man. They got to twist all type of shit up to make this shit work with this man. Ain't never telling the truth. Ain't never being like straight down the middle. Like, yeah, you know, the parents did actually sneakily try to get some deals and tried to be the light person and tried to be the driver and tried to be, you know what I'm saying, the babysitter and the females and tried all this dumbass shit. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I just don't like they throw that narrative around. Oh, they sold their kids for a career. I'm like, well, if they sold their kids, what a contract for the career?
They sold their kids for a career for their motherfucking selves. If you want to know the truth about it.
Mm-hmm. This motherfucker want to be a bus driver. The bus driver shit ain't gonna work. I got a deal though that's saying seem like you're ready.
It's silly as hell, nigga. I was like, man. And he could never put his name on no shit like that because of shit like that. And you up here, you go to this concert, you mad as hell, and you spread dildos all over the back of the damn stage. This shit, raggedy shit. I mean, people just, oh my goodness, man, it's crazy. And then they throw this man in and all the goofball shit people was doing over, you know what I'm saying, over some sneak shit they was doing with their kids, man.
What's good with it, fella?
Going down.
I see.
Back.
Boy, got progress in here. Oh man, we should have laughed tonight.
Let me say what I have to say before progress come in and say something, boy, because I want to laugh too. Let me get this off my chest. let me go and get out the way. We gotta make a lot of progress. We gotta make a lot of room for progress. First of all, blessings and peace from above to you, big nephew Vi. Blessings for what you're doing. Blessing to our prophet, our hood prophet, Mr. Provoke Thoughts, man. It's always an honor and a pleasure, my brother.
All right, I appreciate you.
Man, progress, you already know, man. It's much love for you, my brother, man. You keep that up. Hey, Provoke Thoughts mentioned something, and when you played that clip, just the thing that stood out to me, and I wish you had that short clip of Miss Bonjean outside the courtroom when she was stating them stacking up all of that time is still not going to address the actual reality that we still have victims that's actually individuals out here. I wish you had that clip, nephew, because something that this lady just said, she seemed to have mixed feelings and opinions, and she's going by the narrative. She missed some things that was, on point, but one thing stood out to me when she said she was an advocate. So I'm believing that she may have allegedly was implying that she also was a victim of some sort, because the way she was speaking and how she dressed informed that. So to me right there, even though some of the things she said was on point, you're still kind of screwed. Your vision is kind of blurry. You're off track because you're going on the assumption with all her saying that this man actually, I ain't seen no baby strollers. I ain't seen no kids. Where these people at that y'all talking about? Where they at? Where they at? I ain't seen none. They don't exist. Where they at? But when you got somebody who may or might not have gotten help or gotten past, have healed, this is my thing, man. You can't be no DA or in that kind of capacity, man, especially if you done went through that, man, if you ain't properly got therapy and counseling, man, and really heal from that and continually have a support system around you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's something you gotta recuse yourself of. You can't really engage in that right there. You know what I mean? Because that's a soft spot for you. You know what I mean? And a lot of these people that I see commenting about this ain't no facts or nothing. It's just a narrative that, like Miss Jennifer Bunjean said, you want to use this individual as the poster child, as the pawn, which to me is really sick and sadistic, because all of that you did is still not going to solve those particular issues that goes on in all our cities across America that's going on. So you're not really concerned about that. You don't care about that. So my thing is, what is your real heart of agenda is? Because if you really cared about women, then why y'all Me Too ain't shutting down the porn industry? Why y'all not shutting down these gentlemen clubs around these major cities that's making this money? If you really was about exploitation and girl and young women and 18 years old and 19 years old, whatever the age is, to be able to legally go in these establishments, why y'all not doing nothing about that? Why y'all not stopping the sale of products on commercial when women have naked on there? If y'all really was about exploitation of women, you know what I mean? I'm trying to understand that. You know, so when they speak, they don't care nothing about none of that, man. They don't care about nothing about none of that, and they're proving it. So the only way you can come back with them is with the law. But you got to have somebody that's in the law fighting like Jennifer Bunjean do. They got a backbone, man. They got some weight. Who ain't scared of these fools? You know what I mean? Somebody with some weight, they going to stand up and say, enough is enough. And she said outside the courtroom, she said, enough is enough. Enough is enough for this. Because you ain't proved nothing. If you got to break the law to the extent that they have done, it only further shows that the man is totally innocent. Period. Bottom line. End of the day. Period. I tell people like this: get your issues fixed. Go get your doggone issues addressed, and stop blaming Kelly for your issues. Mm-hmm. Go get help.
Exactly.
Go get help.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Go get healed. Go get delivered and set free.
Go tell your mama about her brother.
Will I be damned?
It's sickening, Progress. It's just sickening, man. That's the world we living in.
All right. Or the uncle down the street that you got to go get some shoes from.
Yeah, them awkward family reunions that you had to go to.
Right.
God damn.
Man. Like, when is it gonna end, bro?
It's gonna end. It's ending already. That's why I say to come up off of R.Kelly is over with, man. The swamp has been drained.
AZ, you was playing that clip of AC, man, and was talking about he had to practice for hours and hours. Girl, if you don't go sit your butts around and knock it off, man, with that.
I wonder what she dodging the shoe at the same time.
Sound like an idiot. You sound like an idiot.
I wonder what she dodging the shoe at the same time. You think she was dodging that shoe at the same time?
Oh no, but this tells you how much Miss GK has so much hatred in her soul for this man that all of your skills and training and years of experience as a woman, you know this young lady is full of crap. But because of the deep hatred you got in your soul, it ain't got nothing to do with this man. You letting her play you again.
Nah, she's the type of person.
But you're gonna use it for the narrative so American to see. No matter if she telling you some garbage again, you're gonna put it all on Mr. K. Oh well, it was because of him though.
Now Gayle King is the one. Gayle King is the one controlling the narrative. So she gon', when she come back the second time around, now Gayle King got to be the one control the narrative. Now you see her goof ass. Yeah, right. Yeah, he was the one who told us to say. So yeah, this is why you said this on the first. This is why you said this on the first interview, right? Don't talk about my sexual preferences. So Gayle King is just as important, just as fucked up as these women. And we have seen this shit over and over with Gayle King and them. And they try to make this narrative about this man having these women Stockholm syndrome. But now that he's been gone for going on 4 years, who is responsible for the shit that they doing now?
Yeah. Somebody, I'll wait in my Cat Williams voice. I'll wait.
Bon Jean, she comes at them and she comes at their ass all the time. And like she say, uncharged conduct is an important issue, but more appropriately raised in the Court of Appeal. So all this uncharged, that's what we've been talking about. It goes back to the one video that I played from the appellate court. They talk about these uncharged acts. What does it mean to a case when you bring in all of these uncharged acts to give testimony?
Right.
You create prejudice in the hearts of the jurors.
Right.
This is what we've been hearing. This is what we've been waiting on. This is what we've been waiting to get to this point. So when you look at a lot of the shit that they do, I just hate to hear these people on these interviews say that parents sold their children. No, these was adult women. Stop saying parents sold their children like they was 5, 6 years old, 7, 8, 9. These were young adult women. And the only woman that only female that they talk about being sold is the star witness in the New York case.
Right.
Joy wasn't. They don't talk about Joy being sold. They don't talk about Rhonda being sold. They don't talk about nobody else being sold, but the star witness in the New York case. But then they don't address that when this woman was confronted by police at a hotel, she presented an ID saying that she was 18.
Right.
So, it's like we can have it this way, and we can have it that way, but you can't have it both ways. You know what I'm saying? So you can't tell me. I mean, and that's even as us as men. Like for a female, we meet a female right now, and we not a celebrity, and we meet a female and we can go through all the procedures of. So now I guess we gotta do a 3-point in verification. When we meet a female, we need a fucking ID, birth certificate, and social security.
And check this. I just started my new job, right? I was in orientation. They were going over sexual harassment, right? They told me say, yeah, you could be talking to a woman one day and you could tell her she purity, y'all be conversating and having chopping it up. Then say come back the next day and you try to have that same conversation and tell her she pretty or something. That's sexual harassment.
Right.
Yeah, she said what the fuck? She don't want to hear.
Right. That's right.
That's crazy. I mean, if you tell a woman she pretty now, that's sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Man, you know what else is sexual harassment? If you in your break room eating, now people laugh at this damn food, but this is what this man was doing, and he was getting checks off the jobs for doing it. Charleston White. This man said he's sitting in the break room and employee. He said, but he was, he institutionalized. So he said he read the employee handbook. They gave him the map to everything he needed to do for somebody who just
Are
trying to
you
look for a
serious,
result.
man?
So
You finna cause you finna cause an accident. What you doing?
he read the employee handbook. He said he's sitting in the break room. He said mother coming there on a Monday morning after being off all weekend, talking about the chicks they met at the club, took them home, had sex with them. He said, I don't have to hear that. I don't gotta listen to that. I go file a complaint for sexual harassment.
Come on, man.
Say that's ain't no when he filed a complaint for sexual harassment. He say he let them know. Yeah, I the one who filed it. I the one who filed a complaint. And once he filed a complaint, once they started targeting him on the jobs, he said he would go, you know, to OSHA or some, go over the head people. He'll go
But yeah,
file a
if I,
lawsuit.
but they told me though, they say you can't even say like if I go to work Monday, right? And say like me and this certain female, we go to work about the same time, you know what I'm saying? I might be ahead of her, right? And then they say I could open up the door Monday, right? Open up the door for her, let her go on in, open up the door, hey, how you doing? You looking nice today. And then they said tomorrow, if I go there and open up the door and say, hey, how you doing? You looking nice today, that sets harassment. I can get fired for that.
What they telling you is look out for you. Like I say,
You can't talk to a
self-preservation,
female,
man.
basically.
Self-preservation.
Yeah, that's true. They get that on my job too.
You have to look out for you, man, because nowadays, man, the way that they shaping the world, they really want men and women to be beefing with each other.
Yeah.
They really try to turn us against one another. But the way that God designed it is for us to be together. But these jobs, anywhere they putting in rules to work against the man. They don't
But
put
you
in
don't think that's
rules. They
crazy
don't put
though?
rules in. They don't put rules in for women. When you go to these places and you see rules, them rules is there for the niggas.
For the niggas, for the straight niggas, man. Straight niggas, man.
Yeah, we had a special class, and I'm sorry for that earlier, y'all. I forgot to put myself on mute. I'm still driving. I'm on my way home and stuff. And these idiots out here.
You cut somebody out right there, boy.
Yeah, like they ain't got no sense.
Hey, you know what? You know how they wilding out in Chicago, man? Lightfoot got our ass knocked out of them.
Man. Yeah.
They wilding out over here in North Carolina too, boy. Especially where I stay at, boy.
Yeah, and man, it's kind of hot now, man, in the streets now, man, because police officer got killed today, and they had a long procession for that officer. So, woo, man, you got to be careful how you move, man.
Right, and I just started this new job too, man. Out there fucking with them chickens. You know what I told them mother? I'm slinging birds for real. How them young folks say I'm slinging bird? Man, I'm slinging them damn birds for real, man. And look. Yeah, they come through that motherfucker. Them birds be like, man, shit, I'm about to be slaughtered. I'm gonna whoop your ass before we go. This motherfucker be pecking, beating your goddamn man and everything. I said, damn.
I can imagine working.
The other day, I said, I'm slinging birds for real. Man, shit. I said, I'm slinging birds for real. Boy, that's the nastiest shit I ever seen in my life. But hey, man, look, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. I said, damn, this shit right here is crazy, man.
Start calling you El Chapo.
Man, chopping them damn birds. And they all white bird.
Y'all ain't shooting them chickens up while y'all.
Man, I don't know what the hell they do with them, man. I don't know what the hell they do with them damn birds, man. I gotta put those heavy ass birds on the damn shackle, man. They whooping my ass, man. They been out there for 2 weeks. I said, I can't. Look, big back.
Whoop by some chickens, man.
Yeah, man. I came home, man, and prayed about it, man. I said, God damn, go, man. Shit. I came home and prayed about it.
Hey, this assignment ain't working. I need another one.
Man, fuck that, man. In 90 days, I'm gonna transfer out that motherfucker, man. See, we getting the birds when they first come in. So they ain't killed yet. So we hanging the live birds. But the thing about it, we get paid the most money in that whole planet. There ain't no library. Man, no libraries be on that motherfucker, man, on that belt, whooping motherfucker asses, boy. Like, you gonna send me to slaughter, I'm gonna get mine in.
Hell no.
At Purdue, man. I'm at Purdue, man. I'm blessed, man.
Oh wow. Oh, you at the plant.
J
Yeah,
Rock,
the
what,
plant.
man? I thought J Rock came up on here. Yeah, J Rock up on here.
But yeah, that's
what up,
crazy though.
what up, Big Vi?
What up, Jay?
What up, J Rock? What up, J Rock? What up, J Rock?
What's going on? What's going on? News, progress, and I see Derek is up in here. What's good?
What up, Jay?
Look.
Hey, it's your world.
Oh man, where do I start? I caught a little bit of the clip that Vi played just a few minutes ago and talking about these two back talking about the whole thing about R. Kelly being 30 years is consecutive as opposed to concurrent, and then they're talking about the little girls. Just for the record, the little girls that everybody been looking for, they hanging with the weapons of mass destruction that everybody was looking for back in 2004.
Yep.
That's where.
Yep.
That's where those little girls are at. So let's just put that. Let's just go ahead and put that shit to rest right now. And Music talking about this woman GK. I don't call her GK. I call her that condescending, conspiring, conniving, no journalistic integrity, having bias, backstabbing, basset hound looking bitch. And I will continue to call her that and treat her as such.
Right. J-Rock, well, you know, now I was like, whoa.
Will I be damned? Will I be damned?
Robert?
And she will never have a name.
Yeah, niggas do it.
Yeah, I ain't got no respect for her. No respect for her. None. No respect for her. None. Zero.
She only come out of a black dude.
She will be known as that to me.
Yep.
And will continue.
Donovan, that was that chick he didn't get charged for. The chick that claimed that she supposed to been coming to do the interview, but say they gave her something to drink. She woke up and she had on lingerie, I guess. But they didn't charge Kells for that chick right there. That was the chick that said she flew in.
I forgot what was
doing interview.
I forgot her name.
I forgot her name, but she claimed she supposed to be flew in to come do an interview.
Right.
Took her in the room and then took her.
And that was a setup. She was on something. She was on something.
But then
she was on something.
But then think about it. How about the chick that said that she was drinking Hypnotic and then he came out yet?
Right. Yeah.
Damn.
She was giving a script.
It didn't even come out yet.
She must have had a DeLorean in the garage and was able to go back to time with Dr. Brown and Back to the Future.
She should have said "say nice" or some shit. Some Cisco. She was better off saying Cisco.
She said that with such confidence. It was Hypnotic. Hypnotic didn't come out till about 2001.
Yeah, now the motherfucker went to the airport with a passcode like she got a fucking phone or something in her hand.
And then another thing that messed me up though, I heard a part say that he was recording them with an iPad. They ain't even came out yet. I was like, what the fuck?
I can't wait to be able to do this shit on my laptop when I get home, so we can go over there and listen to Dana read this memoir that Cheryl Mack put together and gave to Lifetime, man. When y'all hear this shit, Cheryl Mack is responsible for 95% of this shit that went on with R. Kelly was Cheryl Mack doing. If you look at who Tim Savage and them say who set it up for them to come and meet R. Kelly, Cheryl Mack. Cheryl Mack the same one who set it up for the Clarence to come to the concert. Cheryl Mack the same one who brung in Precious Way, who was supposed to be a part of the setup. Cheryl Mack, she called herself a talent scout, but all the talent you brung in was just fucking 2-3 days over 18 and able to go back and say, oh, I was 17 or 16 at the time when I met R. Kelly. Now then you say none of the older talent that you scouted in their 20s and 30s, they didn't like R. Kelly because they didn't know him. Bitch, if you don't stop lying,
Right.
Who 20 and 30 that don't know R. Kelly? Come on, man. Are you serious?
Right.
I could have seen that she would have said
I'm like J-Rock. Who sent you?
Yeah.
I want to know who sent her. How she even get in his inner circle? You know, because
right. And she came in 05.
You don't just come in nobody's camp, bro, and nobody's life, bro, and all of a sudden you thinking of some ill stuff to do, bro. That's already in your heart. You already move like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
So I don't know what if you do the timeline though. She came in 05. She came in 05, right?
That got me heated.
If you go back to the thing I put up with Bo Brennan discovered in court. R. Kelly was investigated in 2005. Cheryl Mack came in 2005. Then she was there from 2005 all the way up until this shit took place. So now she give these people a memoir. She mad talking about that. She wasn't getting paid. But how you not getting paid and you claim all the houses is in your name? She the one when people saying Dana J stole the washer and dryer. If you gonna listen to that memoir, you gonna know who stole the washer and dryer. Cheryl Mack
How
robbed
the hell that man gonna steal the wash and dry though? I don't get that.
Cheryl Mack robbed had the houses robbed because all the houses was in her name. She was mad because she felt like she should have been getting more money, and Kells wasn't paying her no money. She said she discovered RSK. Well, if you discovered and created RSK, then you should have been going to Sony about your check.
Well, see here. Well, see.
Wait a minute. What? She said she discovered what?
Here's my question about that. If that's a situation, R. Kelly ain't writing the checks. Why don't you go after Daryl McDavid and anybody else who's actually handling the finances to begin with?
She's full of crap, man.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
She said she helped discover this RSK, and I'm like, well, RSK was signed to Sony. Why you don't go to Sony and ask them for your finder's fee? Since you so good at what you do, you had never scouted nothing until you got around R. Kelly. How did you get that position? I don't know. But everybody that you was recruiting and bringing in, why are all these motherfuckers underage damn near?
Right.
She was doing some behind the scene crap, bro. She was, man. Yeah,
and then my thing is, I mean to cut y'all. Go ahead, OG.
Yeah, it sound like she real grimy, man. She real grimy, bro. I done dealt with them type of women. She real grimy. She real grimy. Real slick, man. Real grimy and slick, man.
Then she say, I held Robert life in my hand. So if you held his whole life in your hand, how did you argue at him? So what she was back. He caught her ass double dipping.
Yeah.
She got caught double dipping. Then she got mad because he wasn't trying to, pay her like she wanted to be paid. But you had never managed nobody. You had never talent scouted nobody. So it's like when you go on a job and you want to be compensated. You want to be compensated for your skill. The first thing they're gonna ask you is how many years of experience do you have in this profession?
Right. And
if you come to a job with no skill say if you're a truck driver and you fresh out of truck driving school, guess what? Your pay is gonna reflect that you fresh out of truck driving school. Now so that same person coming to that job with 5 years of experience, guess what? Now you can start in a different tier. Unless you go into a union, then when you go into a union, then everybody's on the same kind of like on the same scale. But when you go into a non-union job, it's about your experience level. So when you look at R. Kelly, the people that he allowed and he helped them jumpstart their careers by working with him, interning with him, and different things like that. But those people expected R. Kelly to pay them as if they were fucking the best accountants and the best goddamn A&Rs, the best managers in the world.
Talent scouts in the world.
Never managed nobody.
This is you right, Big Vi. You right. You 100% right. This is like saying like, okay, if you supposed to be a professional in this area, right? And then say like a regular job, You supposed to be a professional in this area. If you don't come to work every day, you don't get paid. So if you professional in scouting and doing all this, if you ain't doing your job, you can't get paid. You can't get mad at me if you ain't doing your job. It's like you come to work and don't do, you know what I'm saying, or don't come to work. You can't get paid for that. And then my thing is like out of all these people that this man wrote for, done did vocals, anything, produced, all that shit. You mean tell me that he couldn't get nobody out of all these guys he done did shit for, made them hit records and everything? He could get nobody to come to court on his behalf. That's fucked up.
Yeah,
I
it is.
get out. You better not ask me for a damn song. You better not ask me goddamn do no produce or nothing. I wouldn't help nobody because ain't nobody helping him. Gotta have some type of friends.
Yep, I said that early on. What's up, brother Jeff, our community activist, man? I know you've been in the chat, man. How you doing, my brother?
Man, what's going on, brother Muse? Everybody on the panel for Vote Thoughts, J Rock, Progress.
What's
Big
good,
Back.
Jeff?
Peace, Crook.
What's going on? Oh, I see brother Dean came in too. Everybody in the chat. Blessings.
Yeah. What up, nephew? What's on your heart, Jeff? What's on your heart?
What's up, Unc? What's up, y'all?
Yeah. What's up, nephew?
What's up, my guy?
How y'all been? How y'all?
Yeah, big. I appreciate it. I was gonna be real brief. I was like in the middle of something, but I definitely wanted to tap in and add to the conversation. You guys having a great dialogue. I don't know if y'all was aware that Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union and the whole situation with Dwayne Wade's son. Did you guys know that the NCP, what was that? NAACP, I'm tongue twisted, but the NAACP gave them an award for raising a trans child. So, I mean, just think of the gravity of that. You know what I'm saying? They gave this boy is only 15 years old and made a decision to make himself a girl. But you mean to tell me a 15-year-old boy can decide he wants to be a girl and get praised by the NAACP, but a 17-year-old girl can't decide who she want to have sex with?
Exactly, Jeff.
Exactly. And look what they did to the mama, right? They let the mama of Dwayne Wade, they just made the mama feel like she wasn't shit. Like, shut up. You don't have an opinion in this situation. That's crazy.
It just baffles my mind. With like, yo, I just can't understand how people want to shit on it in America, but you got these corporate businessmen that run America, or these political men, and they fly overseas to go do all the dirt they want to do and go sleep with 14, 15, and 16-year-olds. Yo, this shit is just crazy to me.
Passport bros, man. It just exposes the agenda. You know, there's an agenda to promote. You know, I don't have nothing against whatever people's lifestyle is, but when you're purposely forcing that down the public's mind, especially children that are watching this, anything that's over sexualized. But even to a trans child getting an award from the NAACP for raising I mean, that is crazy.
It is crazy because it make me feel like they don't consider that as over sexualized. Like to me, like they taking over everything, man. They Superman, they don't got Superman, they don't got Robin, all on gay.
But it's crazy to me that how they just took the mama and just, you ain't shit. But they use that same woman to go and take down another man in the courtroom, what they call child support.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. Yeah. I mean, I understand it, but it's the tools. I mean, it's the instruments that they call us We're gonna take this one and put it against this one. We're gonna take this one and use it for this one. It's like they sit back and they make, and like I say, they make black folks the face of all the evil that they spew into this world. You know what I'm
Of,
saying? They
of
took
course.
they took a president and made him. Now, how long had that bill been sitting on the presidential desk about same-sex marriage? Probably forever.
I don't
Exactly.
know. Yeah,
10,
yeah,
15, 20 presidents.
yeah,
But as soon
yeah.
as we get the first minority president in office, we're going to have him
Facts.
sign this shit.
Now
Facts.
look at it. What you just said, Vi. You know, and who that's in this R. Kelly situation is a leader over there at the NAACP. Gerald Griggs.
Gerald Griggs.
The clown.
Gerald Griggs, the chairman.
The
He
clown.
started his campaign at the head of this surviving R. Kelly shit. He used R. Kelly to catapult his
Is
campaign.
it correct? Yep, his career. Yep,
Which
yep.
goes back to a
It's
point that I've been saying for years.
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
Every time I said R. Kelly has been used as an election tool and a political
Yep.
pawn. And
Yep.
the more
Yep.
you go down the rabbit hole, the more you
Yep.
see a lot of candidates who are
Yep.
either trying to elevate their careers or trying to get elected or trying to get some other type of political law passed or whatever the case may be. All and all of it's been centered around R. Kelly. And a lot of people and people thought I was crazy when I first said it, but now everybody's starting to see exactly what the hell I was talking about.
And that's why,
That's a
G-Rock,
fact,
brother
G-Rock.
Jeff, that's why I keep bringing up Tupac Amaru Shakur, because that's the exact same thing that was going on with him in particular, because of the similarities in their particular situation and case, you know.
Yeah, a lot of similarities. And it's been in play for a while, and we're starting to really see a lot of stuff that was set in place back then 20 years ago come to fruition now.
Yep. We were speaking on it. And it's almost eerie, man, that when I go back and look at those interviews, Brother Jeff, and some of his music he said, mainly them interviews, and when stuff he was saying, and then I look at what we at today, I'm like, wow. How did he even, man, it's almost eerie, man. It's like, wow.
Man, that just go to show, man, these people are very calculated. That, you know, when we talk about the dominant society and the propaganda machine and how it works, you know what I'm saying? And then now we seeing the effects of this, and it's controlling all aspects of society, from entertainment to politics, like you guys were speaking on, to just every facet of our society. It's everywhere.
Yeah, that's facts, Jeff. And
You're right, and you're right. Think about it too, though.
We gotta
Think
be
about
one at a
it.
time, so the chat can hear us, man. They're gonna start getting on my ass. So
All right,
let's
yeah,
let everybody talk.
yeah. Think about it though. If you really think about it, Biggie said it too. He said the chick said I raped her. Damn, why she want to stick me for my paper? You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Yeah, he said that way back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll also go ahead and bring this up also. The chick that comes out keeps saying that she the secret love child of Lee and R. Kelly. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh man.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Black folks should be offended by that. And the reason why I say they should be offended is because that means they can just say, that means anybody can say any kind of bullshit and black folks believe it.
Yeah.
And literally insult your intelligence right in front of you, and you just run with it.
Yo,
Man,
J-Rock,
that girl straight from chapter 7.
Yo, J-Rock, you seen they gave her an interview? Son that's in Texas. I forgot the guy that just interviewed Jaguar Wright not too long ago. He gave the girl gave her an interview like a few days
But they
ago.
say she was doing that for like to bring awareness to some type of disability she have or some shit. I'm not sure, but you know that's every bit of Anita Carter and Demetri Smith, baby, man. I don't
Once
give a damn
again,
about
once again, I will ask that
He said
question. I will ask that question one more time. Who sent you? Because, like I said, 3.5 years, we ain't seen high nor hair of this chick.
probably Gloria Allred or some shit.
But the next thing we know, a couple days after Kim Fox drops those state charges, she decides to pop up. Here she comes.
Mm-hmm.
Too much of a coincidence.
When it comes to this R.Kelly shit, I don't believe in coincidences no more. You know I don't. I do not.
Will I be damned?
I said the same thing. I'm hearing an echo, man. Let me see. What I tried to understand for the life of me is it seems like they trying to get some DNA out of Chaos for some reason, man.
That's a good point, Bob, because you kept saying that.
The sisters, now this girl, now I don't understand it, man.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Go ahead, bro. I'm bad.
I'm good.
Oh yeah, I was just.
We got an echo on the panel. It ain't my phone. I mean, everybody make sure. I don't know if you on a earpiece or something or whatever the situation may be. It just started though.
Maybe it's me. I probably got to put my headset in there.
Nah, it's clear. It's clear when you talk.
All right, what about me when I talk now? When I'm saying what I'm saying now, what about me?
You clear?
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Yo.
Good evening, gentlemen.
What up, Art?
What up, Sir Miguel?
Sir Miguel, what up, bro?
J Rock, Jeff, Brother Muse, D, Bella.
What up, Sir Miguel?
How's everybody doing?
You know, we macking, regular, we chilling.
I just want to chime in real quick. I got an early start in the morning, but I'm gonna say this: everything that's happening is not really new. If you think about the agendas that's going on, like Jeff was speaking on earlier, a lot of this stuff started in the '60s with these movements. And you fast forward to today, now your child can go in the doctor's office by themselves without you being in the room and make decisions at 14. You fast forward, now you got the thing where they're teaching kids about transgender, homosexuality in school and so forth and so on. Now, I just saw this morning, the U.S. said that they're going to pull aid from Uganda if they don't legalize homosexuality and gay marriage.
I saw that.
Right?
Wow.
That's crazy.
So you mean to tell me you're going to go try to run another country, but you can't even govern your own because of this, that, and the third? But what's funny is that I can't remember. I think it's the same country. I think the lady's a president. I think it's a female president. She was like, look, do whatever y'all want to do. We ain't doing that over here. But it just goes to show you the people that sit up in Washington, they don't care about the average Joe.
Right.
If you noticed that, have you noticed in the last 6.5 years, or actually since Trump left office, have you heard anything about the Black Caucus?
No.
Nope.
You ain't heard them say not one thing. Not one thing.
No.
And then you want to talk about the NAACP? Well, first of all, it never was a black organization in the first place.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't.
So with that being said, the reason why all this stuff is really it's like it's new or it's something big. That's because of social media and all these other avenues that can advance stuff 24 hours, 7 days a week in a tenth of a second. Boom, it's there. It catch your eye.
Facts.
But until you sit down and really examine the paperwork and how all this shit started, these folks are going to continue to do what they need to do because guess what? It's about money, it's about control, and it's about not only that, but it's about effeminizing men, especially black men.
Changing the reversal roles from what God intended.
Exactly.
Facts.
So with that being said, gentlemen, I enjoy the conversation. I appreciate every one of y'all on this panel. And Big Vi, as I always tell you, God put you at the right place at the right time, young man.
Yes, he did.
Keep cracking their motherfucking heads wide open with the motherfucking truth. Excuse my language, but it is what it is. And I'm going to continue to fight. I'm going to continue to speak. And at the end of the day, you guys are my brothers. You know what the deal is. You know what time it is. So guess what? In God we trust, and we will stand on his foundation and not on nobody else's.
Say it with your chest, sir, Miguel.
Deuces in a quarter.
I got your back.
Blessings.
Respect.
100.
Sir Miguel, before you go, I got to figure out which one that I can nickname you. Either Huey Newton or Fred Hampton. Which one you prefer?
Nah, Unc, that's Bunchy Carter.
Brother, whatever you give me, brother, I'll take it. It's all good, man.
All right.
Because as Coach Prime say, I'm coming. Oh, I'm coming. Trust and believe.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Hold on. What the? Faith Rogers got an OnlyFans. I'm out.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. Malicious Conspiracy posted that earlier. This the victim y'all fighting for. This the victim y'all fighting for, y'all. This her.
What Derek? He said a jalapeno coochie. That shit was funny to me, boy. That was a jalapeno coochie.
Give me an R. Give me a P.
I ain't gonna touch that. But I'll say this much. Pretty soon, somebody gonna come and say they lied. Just watch.
It's coming.
It's getting too hot. It's getting too hot, man. It's getting too hot.
You know, you already got her.
Sir Miguel, I 100% agree with you.
They not built for this, y'all. They not built for this, man. I'm telling you, they not built for this. It ain't what they thought it was gonna be.
You already came out on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Oh, son, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul?
I want out. But it's hard. I need answers, Mama.
Robert.
I need answers.
Son.
Mothers, what's up?
I want out. Fuck this industry, man. Kel knew that industry wasn't for him, man.
Mm-hmm.
What does it profit a man to gain the world? Are you willing to give up your soul for this shit?
Yep.
What Kanye told y'all, man? Them people don't want you talking about Jesus in Hollywood. But Jesus is the way. R.Kelly was never made for Hollywood. That's probably why he was in Chicago so long. You know, he couldn't. He didn't want to leave. He never confined to the industry that they wanted him to be in. That's why this man didn't get the awards, the accolades, the achievement that he well deserved. You know.
Facts.
But when it all is said and done, here we go in 2023, coming to realize that, we've been noticing it, but to realize that this man has been, the government has hunted this man down like the predator, but they call him the predator. They done came at this man with everything but the kitchen sink.
No, they came at him with the kitchen sink. They came at him with the kitchen sink, with the refrigerator,
even
the washer and dryer that they stole.
The dishwasher,
the stove. Don't get the stove. Throw that stove in there.
the cutlass, the axe, the chopping board.
Bam.
What's up, Lex? What's up, Miss Ann?
The wood heater.
Donovan. What's up, everybody in the chat, man? What's up, Angela? Harriet, what's going on? Too blessed to be in mess. What's going on, man? What's going on, man? These people, 30 years, like they harping on that 30-year sentence. Oh, he got sentenced to 30 years. He'll be 80 years old. He get out. That motherfucker gonna be out in 80 days. Mark my word.
Yo, Val, I forgot to say something. Y'all seen Stephen A. Smith talking shit about him recently?
Stephen A. Smith talking about who?
Talking about cows. Oh,
well, his motherfucking hairline look like an oxtail.
You know what? Dana said something about that. He's supposed to have something on Rumble. He talked about it, but I never heard about it.
He made his own podcast recently, and the man was going off talking about, R.Kelly was my favorite artist at one point. Him was going off, and he was just like, they need to throw the damn key away and all of this. I'm just
but see, how do people listen to Stephen A. Smith when you can't get past his motherfucking hairline look like a $7 with a convertible, man?
And can't play no basketball at all.
Exactly. That's what makes me extra
garbage.
Mad. Coming from somebody, I used to play ball heavy, played with the best of them, and then somebody like him who get on TV and talk the amount of shit he talk, like he know, like I be in my head like, bro, at best you was a D3 player, at best, from what I heard.
He
and you
sitting
here,
player. That motherfucker was garbage. He didn't make it.
Thank you. And
he was on the bench at Winston-Salem State.
Thank you. So he sit there and like I be in my head like you critique people like I'm glad Kwame Brown started sticking up for himself, because you sit there like the way he talk about people like they garbage. I'm just like, wow. Like,
but you notice in regard to Stephen A. Smith, you notice every time he tells a lie, the hairline go back.
Will I be damned? Will I be damned?
Hold on.
Will I be
told me what
damned?
happened to you yesterday. What? That was stupid. How the hell you gonna get fired on your day off? I don't know.
Boy, that was funny.
Chicago, this is for you, man. It's gonna be so many people out of jail in Chicago. It's gonna be crazy. Oh, Lori Lizardfoot. I can't wait to see the audit though. Somebody, they need an audit Chicago, man.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be nice. I just made it in safely, so I'm good now.
I'm saying police got killed up there.
Yeah, they had a long procession, man, and the person was on the force 5 years. I didn't get their age or anything. And from what I'm hearing, it was a domestic lady and a young man, and she was running from the young man because of the domestic incident that was going on, and the police officers went to chase after them. He turned toward the officer and started letting off, and that's as much information I have. They're making a big thing about it. It's coming in election time, man.
The thing about Chicago, they allowed this cancer to grow, and spread, and now they can't get it under control.
Yeah.
You know,
Big Vi, I just sent you a video for you to go ahead and try to alter. When you see this video, you may drop all the others and go right to this one because it is gonna, bruh.
Man, is that J-Rock?
Man, I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but I promise you, when Big Vi see it, he gonna fall out laughing, and I think he's gonna know exactly how he gonna use it.
Okay. I can't wait, then. I can't wait. Stand by.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna say this. I think this might be your funniest one ever. I'm just saying.
What?
This might be the funniest one ever.
Really? Okay.
If it's not the funniest one ever, I promise you, it's gonna be top 3.
It's gonna be top 3. What y'all think? Man, we got what, March the 8th for the appeal.
I think around there. And see, that's another thing. When you play that video, it's funny how they did not want to mention nothing about the appeals and what the defense is doing either.
Yeah, of course not.
Right, I took notes of that too.
What up, Trevor? You know, the thing is this, man. They promised these women a large sums of money.
They got pimped.
The government pimped these hoes like a collection plate going around church.
Well, I be damned.
You know what?
I'm sorry to call them that. But depending on what Sunday of the month it is, I might tip, I might not.
You know what, you're absolutely right. I don't disagree with you. Matter of fact, when you posted that other little image earlier, when you had Faith Rogers, I guess that's supposed to be on OnlyFans. Yeah. I guess that old saying is true, boy. Those preacher kids, boy, they freaky as hell.
She ain't got an OnlyFans. She got a natural herbs and spices over there.
Bruh.
I wonder if she gonna get charged for. Hell no. Spreading that
appreciate
shit.
It, Trevor. Most definitely, Trevor, man. I appreciate you stopping by, bro. Most definitely, man.
Well,
we can't forget this.
You only raise your kids and be an example the best way you can. But once they're of age, you cannot get inside their brain and control it and make them do anything. Period.
Where she get that horn from? She get it from her mom. You heard what they told, what Mike F told that man on How High.
It might be in the family too.
My family was pimps, and your family was assistant pimps. So you come from a line of assistant pimp. You know what I'm saying? So everybody in your family gonna be assistant pimp. My granddaddy and them were pimp, so I'm a pimp. You know what I'm saying? So her mama was a hoe. She come from a line of hoes. So hey, she fell right in line with the hoe.
I'm just tripping out, man.
Kelly out here, he tried to get my daughter. Yeah, he tried to get to it. He tried. How do you try to give somebody an STD? It's either you did or you did.
Right, and better yet, how do you try to give them something that you don't even have in the first damn place?
My point exactly. He sure did. He tried to get to it. Yeah. No, bitch, shut up.
And then on top of that, let's not forget, we saw the video of your daughter twerking in her daddy office.
On his lap. Somebody said it was on his lap.
Knocking over the fucking.
I think it was on his shoulder. Well, on his shoulder, almost on his back.
Damn.
We can't even drink the blood of Jesus and eat a piece of bread. Knocked everything over.
This lady said she had a sexual transmitted disease. Didn't take no medication or nothing for it. She said, what she said, herbs and spices.
They told her to go home and take some transmission treatment.
Progress. He said she had a spicy coochie.
Yeah. There's a jalapeno.
What up, Joe?
Say it was on fire. Say it's on fire.
Yeah.
And she out here trying to sell it.
Hey, you seen that stripper? I can't wait, bro. I'm gonna get that shit. The stripper that gave the man a lap dance and she put her private in his face, and the man had the shit blisters all around his mouth, man. All fucked up, bro.
Come on, man.
Man, I would put 2 in her head. Man, the man got blisters around his face, look like a goddamn rock plant, man. He got so many bumps around his mouth. Oh my God, man.
But shit, hell, he an old nasty motherfucker anyway.
Man, how you let a stripper put her shit all in your face and she been in here all night clacking her heels together?
He an old
And Huffer,
nasty ass nigga his damn self.
man, Ann Huffer, and I gotta be laughing here. They talk about. They said they ain't hoes, but business women.
What the hell? Professional thought.
Hey, what Ronnie told Ebony? You can make that money, ho. Don't let it make you.
Professional them hoes over there.
They try to do Kel like they did Junior. We see Junior on Player Club. He fucking got a hold of Ebony. We ain't see Junior till I got the hook up too. That's 20 years later.
And that's what I think it seemed like a lot of them did, taking the scripts from these movies and stuff and spin this narrative on this brother. You know what I mean? Because you don't have nothing else, you can't come up with nothing.
Man, you can't. I mean, you look at this shit with Rhonda Pace, man. And I mean, this R.Kelly, bro. I honestly, and I'm not saying
he touched her at all, ain't got nothing to do with that. That joker, she needs to be in a psych ward.
Man, all they act like this man didn't have no taste, no flavor. Lanita Carter, he spit in my face 6 times. Like you just sat there and count about spit in your face. And you didn't try to move, you didn't try to dodge, you didn't try to do nothing. You just sat there. And I remember because I had on my face a Tommy Hilfiger shirt. When could you fit a Tommy Hilfiger shirt? I'm just trying to understand. Like, for the life of me, if I was to have a conversation with Kels, would I bring this shit up? I don't know. But man, you got, you most definitely would look for quality. Whoever hit these motherfuckers, they just wanted quantity. None of these motherfuckers had quality. You talking about out of 20 women, probably 3 of them are passed as on about a 7 on up. The rest of these motherfuckers, man, is bottle feeders. You ain't supposed to even look their way.
Right, and she sat there and counted. She sat there and counted how many times that man spit on her. Who do that?
Look how stiff the wings was they had on. I mean, they look like these bitches ain't even. Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. These motherfuckers ain't aging well.
I ain't gonna. Yo, Vi, I ain't gonna lie. The Ebony Doyle one, she alright. I'm not gonna lie. The one that was the last survivor, R.Kelly. She was cool. I ain't gonna lie.
I think that
I'm like, yo,
Dean
Kels.
with the Dean mic. Something going on with your mic, Dean.
Your stuff is real, nephew. Dean. It's
something going on with your mic. Man, I mean,
but the Roger chicks ain't ugly either, though.
I'm just saying, I'm trying to see the money that Kels had in these women. These women look like, I mean, these women, they look like Demetrius Smith type women. He just find their ass on the subway, or find their ass on the L, find them on the bus line. And I'm just trying to understand, like, R.Kelly wasn't messing with these women, man. These women look like that. They all need blankets over their fucking head, man. Go to sleep.
Mud ducks.
Yo, Vi, I sound better.
That was, Say it again, Dean.
I sound better.
We call them mud ducks over here.
Yeah, you sound better. A lot better.
All right, bet. Now, what I was saying was, I said, Ebony, that she was cool. I'm not gonna lie. When I seen her, I'm like, all right, Kels, if you was killing that, cool with that one. But the rest of them chicks,
Calhoun was nice. Joy was nice.
Yeah, nah, definitely. Joy nice. Azriel not ugly neither.
She's a cokehead.
Rogers ain't ugly either.
Face ain't ugly. Man, tell her face to take off that makeup. That motherfucker like she was auditioning for white chicks, man.
Man, you seen Azriel ugly ass face on that Gayle King interview. I ain't know fuck her damn man.
Man, let me tell you something.
Impression. That was her Color Purple audition.
Nah, you know what? Azriel looked like man. Look, Azriel aged like Emperor Palpatine in Star Wars, bro.
Yeah, she fucked up on that damn interview, boy. I said, what the fuck?
Man, that's what happened.
You fell to the dark side, bro.
When I watched that, GK was talking to her. She looked like an old maid, bro.
She was auditioning for the next Color Purple, man.
Man. Nah, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. They look like they try to put her in whiteface.
illness.
Who you talking about?
They look like they try to put her in whiteface. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know, but I know mental illness is a real issue. I know that. Regardless of what their motive is and what they're doing, yeah, you got to be, something got to be wrong with you mentally, man.
See, that's why I can't.
Be wrong with you mentally.
See, Muse, that's why I can't co-sign with that chick that came out there talking about she was Aaliyah and R. Kelly's daughter. I can't give her no benefit of the doubt as far as mental illness because
Man,
3.5 years she ain't show up, but as soon as Kim Fox dropped those state charges, she pop up. That's timing. That ain't mental illness.
Man, you heard Demetrius Smith talk about Chapter 7 on old Sylvia Live. In Chapter 7, what's in Chapter 7, Johnny? Oh, that's when I was smoking dope. That's him and Tiffany Hawkins. That's one of them dope babies. They were full of that shit. And they, ran out of they burnt that stem down and they got it on. And
yep, crap, baby.
Even when it was so much of her saying that she was Aaliyah R. Kelly's daughter, when that motherfucker started singing, I say, "Oh my fucking god!"
I didn't catch that.
I still want to ask Tiffany Hawkins, did Lena McLean really tell you look like Whitney Houston?
Was she the one? Who's the one? The time they wanted to write?
Nah.
Believe I can fly. Was that
that's old girl. And this old girl. In Chicago.
Okay.
Hey, Big Five. Now tell me now which one the retarded ass females say they got locked in the car from the inside? You got to be the dumbest motherfucker get locked in the car from the inside.
Fact that they so your talent, such your intelligence.
No, see what happened was they had suicide doors.
What happened was they had no damn locks in the inside. You can't click the button and get out.
Man,
bust a window or something. What the fuck, man? Look. Kale said, look, I want y'all to stay in this house. Locked up in this basement. I won't go into for 12 months, and y'all ass about to be there when I get back.
But could you imagine being locked outside of a car outside? Like, what the fuck? How are you locked inside of something that unlocked from the inside?
From inside. That's why I ain't get that shit. Like, what the fuck?
I get
people believe that shit.
Yo, quick question, y'all. Y'all seen the guy Kel's been giving like the fake interviews to lately, Andre Taylor?
I'm not gonna speak on that. We ain't gonna get into it. We don't want nobody.
I'm not trying to stir nothing up. I'm just asking if y'all seen it. Like,
I don't know if they real or they fake, but
that's
I
what
ain't
I'm saying.
Speak on none of it because people be quick to want to come put you in shit. And Big Five is the bad person that somebody want to start some shit with because I'm not finna play. I'm putting foots to asses. I'm not finna. That's it. I don't want no problem. I'm gonna let them people do what they do, and we're gonna operate how we operate over here and stay clear of they shit. Because
I don't like watching and entertaining bullshit. That's why I asked. I'm sitting there watching this shit, but it seemed a little choppy and chopped up. But
no, I don't, man. One thing about it, man. What I found the good remedy that I found when it comes to YouTube, man. When you have a stance, you have to support your stance, and you put into your stance what goes with your stance. So if it's something that goes against what you believe in, you have no reason entertaining it. So for me, I don't entertain shit outside of what I believe. I don't care what these people do on YouTube. I don't care what they say. I don't care who come out with this, that. If it ain't about the points that we try to prove over here as far as the injustice, making this shit make sense. I'm not here to determine who talked to who know who deal with who. That's outside of my pay grade. I'm all for the injustice of Robert Sylvester Kelly. And guess what? Injustice against Robert Sylvester Kelly in this situation, it goes for every man that's walking the face of this earth. Because a woman can come back and say, well, Big Vi refused to talk to me After going on a date with me one time, he said he didn't want to come back and talk to me because my soul end wasn't looking good.
Right.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go tell the people that he touched me inappropriately when he
Yeah.
dropped me off. Now I gotta defend myself against a bald head, nappy head.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna get into that. But the best way you gonna get through this storm that we in right now with R.Kelly is you have to get in a lane.
Right.
And you have to stay in that lane, and you continue to travel in that lane with information that support the direction that you going. Because once you veer off, that's why I don't go to the opposition. I don't go listen to shit they got to say. They gonna
Like,
drain my battery.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Sometimes I'll be looking at motherfuckers crazy when they be intertwining with Cove and shit. I'll just be like, it don't make no sense to me. You can't get me to
I don't
understand.
do it, man. And that's why
Yeah,
I say when you have
I
to
agree
use
with
your
you.
you gotta use your judgment. When you
Right.
see shit like me, I tell you, one thing I always took, the biggest lesson my granddad taught me, you always be observant. And when you observe it and you look and you listen, you look and listen twice as much as you speak. It ain't always about speaking on shit. Long as you know what you see.
Right.
And you see what you know. It ain't always, it's gonna be a time when you gotta speak, but don't speak until that time presents itself. Because if you speak too soon, then you can put people on notice that you're paying attention. That's why you have to
Facts.
sit back and observe.
Right.
See, Big
Right.
Five, I'm different, bro, and I'm different for a reason. Because guess what? I'm patient with my thinking. I'm patient with my action. I'm patient to let shit play out. I don't have to tell a person about something that they done. Because guess what? Your guilt gonna make you confess it.
Yep. Yep. Like we see developing now and coming out. Thank
They
God.
need to they need to go they need to dig a ditch and go throw themselves in, man. That's what the hell they need to do, because they just looking. I'm telling you, I agree with whoever, I forgot who was saying it earlier. One of them is gonna eat their conscience terribly, and they're gonna come out on a national syndicated like platform and say,
I'm gonna tell you who it's gonna be. It's gonna be the land fairs. The fuck?
you could tell she
They ruined a whole fucking relationship that she had with but it's all on her, because she gonna have to pay a price for the greed that she had within herself. Because at the end of the day, them people didn't put no fucking gun up to her head and tell her to turn on this man. You gotta be held accountable for your action too. So you can't just fully blame the government, because guess what? The government can't come tell me to turn on If I say my brother, my brother. If I say I'm gonna go down that road with I'm gonna go down that road with Well, if me and gotta sit down together, guess what? We gotta sit down together.
Right, but you know what else too? She already already paid a price, because she already lost her father, number one.
And she finna lose that Section 8, and they gonna put that shit on Section 4 or maybe Section 2. I mean, the shit's so crazy that what the government promised these people, they promised these people two things. They promised the money, and that R.Kelly would never see the light of day again. But the way that God worked, the same thing that y'all took to try to gain from, he gonna take those same actions and reverse it to where this shit finna come and it's gonna free R.Kelly. The same shit they used against him is gonna be used to free him. Now, how are they gonna feel? And in the other woman, I don't want to be rude to that woman. And I ain't gonna call her name out, but she be in a lot of shit and she be all over chats and shit. But she gonna know who she is, because the next time I see her in my chat, I'm putting foot to ass and she getting blocked off my platform. Period. People say if R.Kelly was broke, these people wouldn't be giving a damn about doing what they doing to R.Kelly. The man is not broke. The man has something what you call residual income for the rest of his life. He have royalties for the rest of his life. This man would never be broke.
Hold on, Vibe. People don't understand, as Mike Tyson said before, my broke and your broke is two different things.
I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you.
Like you gotta sit there and look. You gotta sit there and look at it. you guys sit there and look at it, as we sounded live before. Kelly he said he had $4 million in a matter of 5 months. Then he went back. He only had 300,000. Clearly, it was stealing his money. Even we said before, why R. Kelly only had $4 million? $4 million is something, but it's like, yo, R. Kelly should be sitting on 400 million, not 4
We talk
million.
about $4 million like that nigga broke it. We had $4 million.
Exactly.
Everybody in the hood calling for favor.
Right.
Exactly.
I to say that, right?
Yeah, you're right. You got new family members and every damn thing.
You get what I'm saying?
With that 35, with that 30, what do you say? With 350,000, yeah, you had new family members and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and
I'm cutting Pete. I'm cutting Pete.
You could tell Kels had nothing but bloodsuckers around him. I could tell, like you could just tell every 5 seconds is, yo, Kels, can I get this? Yo, Kels.
No, Dean, you giving them too much credit. They weren't even asking for it. They were just taking it.
Right. So he wasn't. So that tells me, nephew, that he wasn't probably scripted like that. You know what I mean? You know, you make a good point. Because if you got to steal it, then evidently he wasn't up in it like that. So you had to do some grimy, conniving, deceptive type of stuff. You know what I mean? MC Hammer talked about don't focus on just looking out and just his craft and dedicating it like that. You didn't pay attention to some other stuff going around you. You know what I mean? And so it is what it is. It happens. It happens.
Right, and then they gotta they play the audio of this man cuss somebody out for stealing his shit.
Right. So
but yo, they making it seem like, yo, he wrong for acting the way he acting for her stealing his shit.
Kill some shot, man.
You take $30 out of my wallet, I might beat your ass. I work hard.
Right.
I don't care what it is. A thief is a fucking thief. Like that's the most. That and a rat is like the two worst things you can be in life.
Yeah.
You know it's a damn shame.
Yeah.
You know it's a damn shame when somebody come over your house, you got to hide shit. Like, yo, you can't even leave your shit around there to hide.
Progress. If I gotta hide shit, ain't no business for me bring you in my house. If I gotta really sit there, yo, call Derek. Call Taquan upstairs. Oh yeah, but when he come upstairs, yo, put everything away. Why am I letting him in my house?
Have one of your Dolphin cousin come sell you something, that something, steal it back and leave. Stole it to you and stole it back and left at the same time. Like how that happen? You stole it back. Like, come on, man.
You go to your homeboy house and say, damn, them just at my crib, want it.
Man, look here, man. These females though. It's a lot to this situation with these females that don't add up. The type of time that they said that they were spending and the type of time that they were trying to say they were getting. I just don't see it, man. Like I said, I watched the Love Letter documentary, man. I'm looking at this man in the studio composing his music, bro. The man, he physically touched every part of his fucking songs, every part of his album. The construction of his album, everything is done by him. The background vocals, it's all him. Everything on the fuck, he do it. So I'm trying to understand this. The man is not young in his early teens, early 20s no more. So I'm trying to understand, like, at some point you start to slow down. Even you can have, even like they try, we're gonna do this by the sex. At some point, like the nature of the law of the universe, you're gonna start to slow down. You ain't gonna do what you once did when you was 20, 25, 30. If you're doing it at a rate that they say that this man was doing it at, see, by the time you 40, you like a goddamn Berg Century. You got 400,000 miles on you.
He's the only artist that really could blend with the times as times
Right.
go on. Like everybody have their time and they sound, and then they get outdated. Nah, not Kels. Like Kels really like he
Man,
knows how to blend with the
he
times.
good
Like
here. Whispers.
That man said I ain't even got a fucking
Yeah,
base.
go close, close. Yeah, that's crazy. He said the sad thing is he said he would hear whispers around him, meaning he knew he had vultures close. And you know what he said? Like we always refer back to heaven. I need a hug.
Right. Right.
Hey, Robert, this is what I need to do. Get rid
Yeah.
of these clowns and get myself a whole nother crew. He
He
said it
knew.
because the more I try to move into the positive, these clowns don't want to let me live.
Yeah.
So he knew that people around him didn't mean him no good.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I think. You know what I think his problem was, kinda.
Keep your fucking small.
He stood in his home. He stood in Chicago too long. Like you
Oh,
get what I'm saying? Like it's
no,
like that.
I
That's
was,
just you.
I
You
think
guys.
the
You.
problem was I don't think it was Chicago. I don't think Chicago was the biggest problem, but Chicago
It
just so
definitely
happened
was.
to be
It
the place
definitely
to
was a
come.
problem. It definitely was a problem, Vi. We can't sit there
No,
and
this is
sugarcoat it.
no, man. But I'm gonna tell you what the man told you what his biggest problem was. His biggest problem was loving motherfuckers and allowing people to come back after fucking them over time and time again. That's
right.
the problem. You
Because
eliminate that. You
yeah, because he
eliminate that
felt that.
aspect of it.
But
You eliminate that aspect. You
all right.
eliminate
Listen to this. All right, listen from this now. You gotta sit there and look at it. Cal's be around street niggas. Hatred is a motherfucker. You start pushing them motherfuckers away. You gotta sit there. Kels ain't
but you
Kels.
don't. But see, that's
Kels
the
not.
thing.
You gotta sit there. Look at Kels by the hood.
But you can't push when you get to there. And just listen to me, bro, Dean. And
No,
this
of
is just
course.
like this just the God honest truth. When you get to that point in your life, you don't push people away. You remove yourself.
Of
You don't
Right.
have
course.
to do that. You remove yourself and let
Right.
them figure that shit out.
Right.
It was never meant for him to get rid of people. It was meant for him to remove himself from them people.
Right.
Facts.
But if you look at what he did, he kept forgiving people.
Facts.
Because guess what? The way that he grew up, now that we hear this sentencing memorandum, that man, he was seeking something that he never had.
Right.
And when he was so used to people loving him the wrong way or showing love to him the
Right.
wrong way, he never had nobody show
Trauma
him.
bond. It's called
Facts.
trauma bonding. It's called trauma bonding.
You know what
To
I'm
me,
saying?
yeah.
So if he would have ever removed it, he would have ever had the ability to remove himself. But that's why God is working the way that He's working on him right now to sit him back and show him, like, look, this is what was around you. This is
Of
what you were operating around. These are the people that
facts.
said,
Facts.
I love you, you my bro. But at the same time, like we always say, we can blame the people, but also some accountability has to go on Kels because he knew
Of
that these
course.
people had fucked him over.
Of
He
course.
knew
Of course. You
people
know
had,
we always say that, Vi.
but then he say, "Well, I kept forgiving them and kept allowing them to come back, and that's for his homeboys, that's for his homegirls. So that's just like us as human beings, as people, as regular people that don't have the celebrity status. If I'm around a crew of people and they doing fucked up shit, guess what? I have to make a decision. I can't worry about telling them if they jacking cars and robbing people. I know this is what they do. I have to remove myself other than trying to convince them to stop. I got to get the fuck out the way.
Right.
But
Yeah.
And then
he just had too much clowns like around. Like it's like yo, it's like you could clearly see the man got a big heart, but
A
it's
lot
like
of us got,
yo,
we
it's
got
like
family members like that. All of that. It is what it
ain't no. No, I'm saying, but it ain't no way like why like chicks coming back saying Bubba set you up, do this, and it's supposed to be your man's. Like you, it's just like yo, like ah man, it's just like it's
See
just
that
so
right there. That's what I learned. That's what I learned in from the street. When somebody come back running back telling you something all the time, you suspect. Now I'm finna sweep clean house.
facts. That's
Everybody,
how facts.
everybody finna get swept.
That's
I know.
exactly. Thank you. He should have. Kel should have really just clean house and just start like me. I don't know. Maybe I'm different. Like my lady could tell y'all, I'm a loner to the max. Like when I mean I'm a loner, I don't need people. That's just me. Like if I gotta stay by myself, then so be it. I don't need motherfuckers around me.
This is my point. You got individuals that's your enemy that at first you don't know that you're enemy, but this how the mindset of an enemy works. They'll come to you and present some fact or some truth to you to try to set you up and trick you with the deception or the lie that they really got in their heart to do. Because that's how they moving. So my thing is, if you're on the right path and you got my best interest in heart, then you need to be focused and making sure you on your square doing what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? What you getting out of you coming telling me that? You keep, you know what I mean? Like I said in one of the thing, and all them niggas that become telling me about this, who doing that, what that song he did like that. Y'all, he said, y'all the ones I'm not effing with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about, Big Ryan?
I mean, I don't know the song, but that's the way that that's the
Yeah,
logic
you know
that
what I'm talking about? It's a song
like.
he put out. So he knew. He
I
ain't
tell
slow,
you,
bro.
You
don't
talking about
come
you talking
back,
about you talking about you talking about and
and tell
shut up.
me nothing. If you know how I am. This is what anything I do, anybody that I deal with, people know, man. I'm telling you, man. I thank God for giving me the ability to understand and break down life the way that I do. Don't come tell me no shit somebody that told you.
That's right.
I don't want to hear it. I don't
That's
care.
right. I done been through
Nah,
it.
I ain't gonna lie, Vi. Like the way I operate, can't like I'm a person like this. Can't no motherfucker come tell me something
You gotta
about
watch.
Vi, and then you don't hear you gonna hear deem either punch him in his mouth or curse that motherfucker out.
Right.
Like you can't. It's just certain things you're not gonna come tell me about my man's, and then my man's not gonna hear back like, oh, he ain't defend my name or this and that. You get what I'm saying? Because it even relates back to what Unc said. It's like, yo, why even you coming back even telling me this? Like, what's your reason for you even stirring a
Yeah.
pot? You get what I'm saying? So
You're
with the
right.
Yeah.
certain things
But
you're gonna come back and hear, yo, I ain't gonna lie, nah, Dean cursed him out, or yeah, Dean punched that motherfucker in his mouth. Like, you get what I'm saying? That's just the way I
see,
operate. You know, like you
the type of logic that I use with that shit, what made a motherfucker so comfortable to come talk about me to you?
Right.
exactly.
Like, hey,
That's
like not Big Rack can attest to this. Big Rack experienced this. What I'm even asking him, I know he experienced this coming up. This how my elders said, my parents and all of that. What did I tell you to do? Well, we running there, what you call it, tattletaling and all that stuff,
Facts.
going to tournament. You know what I mean? We got a butt whooping
mm-hmm.
for going
Facts.
there talking about, telling on one of our siblings or thing like that. You know what I mean? So,
You got your ass whooped for telling.
yeah, yes, yes.
Facts.
Because you ask, what did I tell you to do when you left here? And you
Facts.
got tore up, man. You got tore up and stuff like that. But now, that's the new lick. You get a bag. People promote that crap now. And it's getting rappers killed for that. They going to prison for that. Look what just happened to Travis
What's
Scott.
up, Black
You
face?
know, Kodak Black is back in jail. This stuff is for real, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Yeah, that is what Kels asked Cass Jones. Who's doing what? When? And like she called and telling me the
Right,
people about to come after you, but you telling me these people about to come after me, but you can't tell me who. You ain't
right,
telling me what. You ain't telling me no details. First of all, how do you even know this shit?
right. And she recorded that.
Unless you a part
that.
of it, you got to be a
Right.
part of it to be informing me.
Right.
Facts.
See that right
Yeah.
there? When you got people around you, man, like that, you know about distraction and weight and pressure on your mind and all the toxicity that's all in that. You know what I mean? Why you, man, please, bro. Been there, done that.
Man,
Been
it,
there.
it's so crazy though. But like
I just got
right
low
on here, it's
and
it's
remove
the fact that the way that we hold it down on here, and we apply real logic to this shit, man. And that's the only way this shit gonna work. Like Chicago just happened to be a place where everything was meant to happen in. But with Kel's, being from there and going through a lot, like you look at a lot of his trauma, you would have thought that he would have escaped that place. But a lot of his trauma happened in that place. So, and sometimes it takes for things to take place the way that it took place, and for you to be able to sit back and look at this thing called life. Like he say, like it sure enough is. When he say traded my life, on trading my
One of
life,
my favorite songs on that album.
he
Yep.
talk about
Trading my
all
life
of
for
this stuff.
you.
Sometimes he say sometimes you have to sit back and look at life like it sure enough is.
Yep.
When he say that, and this is what God is doing. He's taking that time to let him sit back and look at life for like it sure enough is. Because man, you can go through it so much and you can endure so much, but I can't say that this brother has been spiritually protected, because some of the shit that you heard and some of the things that we've grown to know, man, ain't no this his life wasn't for a weak individual.
Right. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Most
Yep.
motherfuckers would have been off themselves.
Yep.
Something crazy, you know what I'm saying? For him to endure all that and still be able to be the composer that he was.
Of course.
Yeah.
Like, it's like they say, the chosen one. He was
Nah,
God's chosen.
You could tell Kel's built rock solid. He built for tough. You could see that. Like ain't no, like, I don't know, like me personally, I don't know if I could be able to endure all of this. Like, motherfuckers talking about me touching on kids, like, and then the world just slandering my name every 5 seconds. Like, damn,
Yep.
like that. Yeah, like I don't know. As I said, Kel's better than me.
But hey, check it. Look at it like this, y'all. Look at it like this. You done heard this a lot in this aspect. People be wanting to be, they give. They want to be anointed. They want to, do great and all that. But they don't have the idea what it takes, the process that you have to go through, the fine tuning. You know what I mean? How you have to spend a lot of times on your knees, crying, trying to push through stuff in life and hardship, and you just get up and get knocked back down. People want to be gifted. They want to be celebrated. They want to be on the big stage, and nothing wrong with that. But the process and what it takes to prepare you for that, see, they want to skip over all of that. That's why I don't like social media today, really, man.
Ooh, now look what love.
They show you all that stuff, but then they don't show you the process it takes.
Look, elaborate on this on what Love Live Here just said. She said he did not self-medicate with drugs and alcohol like most people do.
Well, it's in the chat.
Yeah, she put the comment and say he did not self-medicate with drugs and alcohol like most people did.
Right.
And
He told us
that's a testament to his faith and belief system,
Pac did the same thing. Pac said the same exact thing. He said, instead of going to a therapist, something like that, and spending all that money, I just go in the lab. You know what I mean? Go in the studio and put it in a song. It was therapeutic for him. You know what I mean? While you going through the process.
You remember we said that right here on the stream? You remember we had this conversation? Unique Thought said he seemed like the type of person that don't really care about the money. He's more in love with his music. You remember we said this a while ago?
Yeah.
I don't.
The money gonna come. It comes with. Yeah.
He never embraced his celebrity status. That's why he was so available.
Right. He just stayed grounded. He stayed grounded, man. He stayed in his own lane. He did it his way. And a lot of times, doing it your way, the way you do it like that, those that control and all around like that, they get offended by that because they can't really have access to like that because you ain't really moving the way they want you to move. You know what I mean? It's all a trap. It's all bait. That's all it is. To get some up on. It's all bait. It's all mess. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm. He was never in the street. They wanted him in the industry, but he was
Right,
never in the street.
right.
You know what I'm saying? He did it his way. And
Yeah.
now, what they don't understand is though, and like Kanye say, they don't want God in the industry. But the thing is now, they ain't got no choice but to have God in the industry, because when you start messing with his people,
Right, right,
he's gonna show favor.
right.
How many of them can deal with it? How many people can accept it? You know, the
Man,
world come against you like they came against Kels. People write you off and they call you all these names. But I always think about, they talk about Jesus Christ, how they talked about him, how they left him for dead. And it was the people that loved him. Watch them you know, get treated, done the way that they did him when they put him up on the cross. You
yeah.
know, it's the people that loved him, that claimed they loved him, had his back, had his best interest. They stood back as this went on. And this is what
And
Kelly
you
did.
gotta know that there's no way that someone can heal you, bless you, you know, show that unconditional love like no other human came across your life, dude, in such a, you know, spiritual way. And then you turn around and jump on the bandwagon with the propaganda and the narrative to
Mm-hmm.
go just crucify and throw a person. Some demon has to influence you. But here's the thing. You still have your free will and freedom of choice. Like you said earlier, right? Ain't nobody put their case, they can do whatever. And they use tactics of fear, yeah. But that's why I said that, like in the music industry, a lot of them bodies, man, these contracts, man, you got a bad contract. Yeah, man, I didn't understand it. Come, man, I'm new to it. I didn't know that. If all of them would have came together and understood it was a common goal, that hey, my talent is my talent, your talent is your talent. We all got something to bring to the table that everybody of our fans can digest. My thing might not be your thing, but it's gonna help. It's gonna, you know what I mean? It's gonna move somebody in the audience. So if all is coming on, like man, it's enough money, we all can eat. But if we come together, man, we can really control. We can, you know what I mean? And they wasn't seeing it. Nobody was seeing it like that. You know what I mean? They wasn't seeing it like that. When the NBA had that strike and stuff, man, you could have hurt them owners, man, if they would have helped out. But look what happened with that situation. I mean, I don't know what it is, Big Vat. I don't know. I look at a lot of other coaches, Big Vat, and they able to do it. I don't know what's wrong with us, bro. I don't get it, man.
You
I
know
don't.
what's wrong with us, man? How the hell did Tom get that truck? You know, you know what the difference is, right? In a white community, Tom could get a brand new 2023 pickup truck, and old Jim will go down there, talk to Tom about his new truck. Man, how did you get that truck? And you know what? Tom ain't gonna mind telling Jim about all the discounts and where he got the discounts from and who helped him get him. And hey, you go up when you go talk to him, tell him I sent you. Now you go to the hood, you go to the hood. Oh no,
Mm,
man, I like Tom new truck. What Tom? Oh, hating ass nigga.
right.
You think everybody bad? You think everybody hating? We in our community, when we see somebody, doing something, and a lot of times these people think you hating on them, think you want what they got. If you say, man, look, I've been looking for a truck like that, they don't want to tell you where they got it from. They don't like it's that crab in the barrel mentality, man. And it has resonated in our community to the point that it has become a cancer. And it's getting a little, maybe the younger generation, it will, because the way that they're trying to change society in
Mm,
its entirety, it may be better. But if our youth don't understand it, or they not seeing what's going on, it's going to be over with for our communities,
yeah.
because they are really, what they didn't have against, the thing that they didn't have with us was, we didn't have technology to occupy our minds, so we were outside. We were
Right.
outside being active. We were doing things. Now,
And having fun.
everything that internet is watching the kids now. YouTube is watching the kids now. The internet is watching the kids. The phone is watching the child. The tablet is watching the child. The games is watching the kids.
Man,
Hey, fellas. Hey,
go
fella.
ahead.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I didn't mean to cut y'all off.
Yeah, go
Respect
ahead,
to
bro.
everybody on the panel, man.
Well,
I enjoyed myself.
Look, man, you
I'm
been
about to base out.
You been asleep.
No, I won't sleep. I said I was trying. I was trying to get a damn word in. Y'all wouldn't let me.
Man, when you was trying to talk,
man, I was trying. I can say every time. I didn't want to cross over. Talk nobody. You know it was shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna mess with
niggas that want your goddamn thoughts out, boy.
Huh? I need to do what?
I say them chickens got your thoughts wore out. You
man, shit. Hey, my guy, I don't even want to eat no fucking chicken no more, man. Shit. After all that shit I don't see.
Hey, that's right. Get on turkey, man. Like me, get on turkey, man. Leave that chicken alone to get on that turkey.
God damn. And look. I got work tonight. A motherfucker had literally look at me talking about, "What's up, chicken man?" I started cussing that motherfucker out, man. And then you know what niggas gonna say? He gonna say, "Hey man, I don't see how in the hell you go out there, man, and do that job, man. I can't do it. Let me hold $1." I said, I looked at that motherfucker. You had to take your ass out there and hang some damn chicken your damn self. So what the
I
heck?
can see you getting up in the morning.
Shit.
You'll be hearing that shit all in your sleep, goddamn.
Right. I ain't count motherfucking sheep. I'm counting goddamn chicken. I'm thinking the crows corn at 12 o'clock.
Hey, what Smokey said when he hit that PCP?
he was a Devo chicken coop. Well, hey, Big Five. Hey, Big Five. I'm in Purdue chicken coop.
Still got me messed up.
I said, man, what the fuck, man? Boy, I seen some shit out there. Hey, I ain't been out there about 3 weeks, boy. I see some shit out there. I had to come home, pray on that shit.
Look at that.
Wait a minute, Progress. Nephew, you gotta do one of them faces on that doggone Friday, man. You got too many of them, nephew. The first one all the way through.
Man, shit.
Especially that first one, man.
You gotta be a damn beast to work out that shit, boy. Hard labor. That's the hardest labor I ever had in my damn life, boy. I said, Lord.
That ain't gonna last 90 days, my boy.
Man, them chicken whoop my ass, big man.
Hey, when you quit, make sure you come on. When you
look.
For a new job duty, make sure you come on and let us know what happened.
Right, cause them motherfucker chicken say, you go put me on that damn shocker, go get slaughtered, whoop your ass before I go down here. This motherfucker
chicken in your dreams, bro.
Man, I don't even want it, man. Shit, what?
Well, some girl got to laughing on here with the chickens on there.
Right, they had us putting the necks off them motherfuckers there. I said, oh my God, I don't even want no fried chicken.
Oh, they got you killing the chicken, man?
Man,
right,
hanging and killing them motherfuckers. That's why we getting paid high, like we getting paid.
Being live, they got to clean them, kill them, and cut them, doing all that stuff to them.
Oh, hell no, Progress, you crazy.
Look, the next time you go in the damn store, and you see, you get some chicken that say Purdue on it, just say Progress probably the one packed this motherfucker. It say Progress the one packed this motherfucker, man. Shit.
That bitch better have all the feathers off of it. I tell you that. I'm gonna come on and get on your ass.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker gonna be shaved before they come through that motherfucker. We all see that how they do that process. That motherfucker birds gonna be shaved, boy. I be feeling sad for the motherfucker. Like, yeah, you going down to get kill. Goddamn, that.
Project's gonna come out that doggone plant, boy, and be a vegan, boy.
Hey, that boy, shit. Well, I seen that shit with them chickens, man. I said, I don't even want to eat these. I don't see where the hot dogs and the damn bologna and all that shit come from. All that shit, how they make that shit. That shit is disgusting.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
Damn.
well, man. Hey, go ahead and make that money. Don't let them chickens make you, man.
Man, shit. Goddamn chicken, boy. That motherfucker called me and said, "What's up, chicken man?" Why start slap that motherfucker? I'm already tired too. I'm like, man, this motherfucker ain't probably funny.
Yeah,
You gonna ask me for a damn dollar.
You ain't gonna want to eat no chicken no time soon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get Tyson.
Why are wings so huge? Shit, they got goddamn progress hitting them with that needle when they come through the door.
Okay, shit, them motherfuckers, boy. I don't know the fuck they feed them motherfuckers, but them be some big ass birds though.
Why the wings so huge? Why the wings?
You need to ask why they so damn high.
They be popping up from them steroids. No.
We need to ask why them damn wings so damn high, man. A damn pack of chicken wings, boy, a bit of $15.
Yeah, when they get a case, people be throwing them parties. I remember some years ago, them 40-pound box, a case of wings. Man, I'm joking. Woo! You gonna pay for that?
Well, we know why the wings so high. The nigga say he get paid the most in his department. His department get paid the most. How much they paying you? About $20 an hour to kill
21.
See what I'm saying? That's why the chicken so high.
Yeah, they whooping our ass. You gonna work for that damn money? I tell you that much. Boy, you come home, boy, you don't even want to do shit. Boy, you gonna come home, take your damn shower, boy. Don't want nobody knocking the door. You don't want nobody to call you.
Hey, progress. When you lay your head pillow in that bed, boy, you feel blessed, don't you? When you lay in that bed.
I tell you what, you better not.
What's that?
You better not come home. You better not come home. You better not come home and they got grease on the stove. Your ass might just jump in there.
I start frying one. Start frying and shit, boy. Shit, might have a damn chicken head in your pocket or some shit.
Man, Progress got fired. What he got fired for? He brought home 3 wings. 3 wings.
3 wings. A damn a chicken foot.
Oh yeah, they sell the turkey. They sell everything on the turkey, man. The turkey neck, the shoulder, the feet, everything.
Yeah, I think they said a beak in the eyeballs out that motherfucker.
Oh shucks, man.
Well, I said, what the fuck I don't got myself into? I got to do it, man. Shit.
Honest work, man. Nothing wrong with honest work, man.
Right. I'm slinging them birds for real.
I kill no animal like that. You know, I kill a deer or something like that, but chicken, nah, fuck that chicken, man.
Man, I seen a motherfucker. Mexican hit a deer, boy. Boom! Hit that motherfucker. He said, "Fuck that." He got out that bitch, threw that bitch on the back of his truck. He said, "Motherfucker," he said, "Mother, you tear my shit up, I'm gonna go home and tear your ass off." That motherfucker ate that motherfucker. I can't eat that shit.
That deer is good eating, boy.
Man, that's that wildlife. That's that wildlife shit. Man,
that deer is good eating. I'm from Louisiana, man. We eat deer, we eat rabbit, we eat squirrel, all that good shit. Gator.
I'm from North Carolina, man. I seen motherfuckers out there, goddamn. What was out there doing? Frying frog legs. Only thing came in my mind was ribbit. I said, oh hell no, man.
Yeah, we eat frog legs, man. You know.
Yeah, my
grandma got me on that.
That pheasant down there in
I can't eat that nasty shit, man. They eat turtles and shit. I'm thinking which turtle it is? Leonardo, Raphael. God damn, boy. If I see a motherfucker throw split on the table, I'm getting the hell up out of there.
Oh man.
I never had a turtle, but you know, shit like the frog legs. I remember the first time, you know, my granddad used to eat liver, but you know, I used to see it when it first started getting cooked. Like, oh hell no, I don't want that shit.
Oh
So
nah,
she
I
started
fuck
putting
with you
that
some
gravy
lover.
in,
You start
putting
putting
it in
gravy
that
on it
gravy.
with an
She
onion.
started, she started putting that gravy, onion, and bell, the peppers on that shit. Man, look.
What
Hey.
about stuffed pepper? I heard stuffed peppers is good. Feed them stuffed peppers.
Oh,
You put
stuffed
all kinds
peppers
of
is
stuff in that
good.
stuff.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff. Man, just imagine if, I mean, honestly though, like we so the world has honestly handicapped us because we got everything at our fingertips.
Yeah.
You went back to the old way of living when you had to feel it for yourself. How many people could really survive? But now
Right.
they're gonna be robbing each other. Then when you done robbed each other for the food, then what you
Yeah.
gonna do?
Yeah.
That's why they say you teach a child, you give a child a fish, he'll eat for a day. But if you teach him how to fish, he can eat for a lifetime. If you gotta learn how to hunt, you're gonna live off the land, you're gonna have to eat some of this wildlife out here. Or some if the world shut down and wasn't processing no more food today, then what you gonna do?
Right,
Then
you right, Big Vibe, but look, check it now.
teach him how to purchase that doggone whole lake. Now he can eat for generations.
Uh-huh.
But
Generational wealth. Back to
now
that with Brother Kelly. Miss you know who cut off generational wealth if he
Well,
just was played part smart.
but nowadays you can't fish without a license. You going to jail.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, you
in
let them
certain
catch you out there to a pond you want to.
places in Louisiana, you do what you want to do, man. It's
Man,
open season.
over here, you better not let them police catch your ass out there trying to fish for anything. You going to jail, they'll give you a fine and everything.
Unless you that other other persuasion.
I'm gonna tell them I know progress. Shit, let me
No,
out.
you don't tell them you know me. You fucked up. You fucked up me. They go, oh shit, this nigga been fishing for weeks.
What's that place, Progress? Big Vibe, what's that place that when you go on the boat to fish, them jokers be jumping out the water?
Oh, you be in the dam. You be somewhere where it's shallow at.
Oh.
The Outer Banks.
I be watching Channel 11 here in Chicago, man. They be having them good places. They be talking about like, man, some nice fish. And then some places
We got space.
they
We
catch
got
them and
place.
throw it back in the water.
We got places in Louisiana, man. You can stand in that mother. You can stand in the water and just catch the fish with your hand. They be coming downstream.
Nice size fish.
Big size. We eat perches, man. In Louisiana, we eat them big white perch, man.
White perch.
That's why I like perch. I like that salmon the best though, nephew.
Yeah,
Wild salmon, wild salmon, Alaskan salmon. Yeah, man.
Salmon is good. The right person got to cook it though,
Yeah. I did find that out. Yeah.
Yeah. But did you see that they talk about the eggs? I seen on the news earlier this morning. They said that it's something the eggs is causing motherfuckers to have some type of sickness. Damn, it was this morning I seen they were talking about the eggs is causing
I don't know. I ain't
Oh
heard.
Lord, you better eat eggs sooner or later.
I gotta figure it out, man. But it's something about the eggs and they were
Is
talking
that
about
like
food.
eating whole? Eating an egg is like eating a whole baby? I mean, think about it.
Man, you sleep.
Progress. Okay. I know you gotta lay down. I know you getting tired. So we're gonna go
Is
on.
this a chicken? Is this a chick? Is this a chick crawling up?
Man, go ahead to bed, man.
Yeah, go on lay down.
For real though, big man, ain't it? Think about it.
Oh man, we gonna talk about that tomorrow live, man.
Go on lay down, Progress. Go on
Let
lay
me know
down.
how you made it, goddamn me.
Will I be damn? I think I'll make it, man. Friday almost here, man.
And William say eggs $6 carton. Try. When I went in the store the other day for 12, it was an 18 count. Their fucking eggs was right at $8 or something.
Wow.
But they say you can put the eggs up under the light and let it sit there for a little while. You can see goddamn chicken pop out that motherfucker.
Man, Progress, take your ass to sleep.
Yeah, go on, lay it down, Progress. We'll holler at you later. We understand you got to go lay down. We
Yeah,
understand.
man, we've been in front of your job too long. Get your ass out the car.
Right. right.
Boy, hell. Well, I be damn. Man, I'm out, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all guys. Man, I enjoyed y'all guys, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, Progress, put your email me your number, man, so I can start sending you the link to your phone, man.
I got you.
Man, don't forget, man. I know you probably bucked up right now.
Man, you see, go ahead with that shit, man. Chicken man. No, I ain't gonna start that shit. Don't go got that chicken. Hell no, hell no, hell no. Don't go
No
start
more
calling no that.
progress on this bit. The chicken man. There
No,
he
don't
is.
call no goddamn chicken man. Hell no.
Let me get a 3P wing and fry.
I will send it. And guess what? I'm gonna send it to your ass alive. See the whole goddamn chicken. It's in bit to you alive. There you go. You pluck and read the neck and clean that motherfucker your damn self.
He said I will send it to you alive.
Send it alive. I will put that bitch in a box. I'll put that bitch in a box. I said, before you get that package, all white chicken in that motherfucker now.
I got to get up myself, nephew, so I'm going to go slide on out of here. Bless everybody in the chat.
Man, I'm going to,
yeah,
man.
I'm gonna be easing up
Yeah,
out of
I'm
here.
out of here. I love y'all. I'm out.
All right, man. Peace, man.
All right, everybody, all the fellas, man. It was good, man. Leave Big Val here to hold it down. Yeah, man, it's been a great live, man. As always, man. I love my chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate you all the most because without y'all, this platform would not be what it is. So, major salute to the chat, man. It's all about laughter, man. Laughter is good for the soul. Um, we always want to be positive. We always want to think positive. We always will remain positive. You know, we don't entertain the negativity. We don't entertain the negative energy. You know, and that's why, and that's how we're able to grow in the right direction that we're going. Shout out to the panel, all the fellas that come up on and give their opinion. Derek, Muse, J Rock, Sir Miguel, Dean, Lexington, Lil Mac, Dana J, Jeff, um, J Rock, myself. It's a big crew of people. Sir Miguel, man, we be loaded when we get up on here, but that's what it's about. That's what it's about for me. I really appreciate sharing my experience with you all. And like I say, man, we talk and we laugh about a lot of shit, but I always try to get in important message as well during the live as well. You know, despite us just having a good time, I always try to speak some truth and speak from the heart when I do speak. So, um, when I talk about accountability, I mean exactly what I mean when I say accountability. You know, despite what we go through and what other people may put us through, we still have to take accountability for what we allow ourselves to go through. So if a situation don't fit you, if a situation ain't for you, there's no reason for you to be caught up in that situation. So we always have to remember, man, self-preservation is the first thing, the first rule of life to reserve life is self-preservation, man. We have to always think about ourselves. And the best version of ourselves is only gonna be the best version of the best version of us that we display to others. If you don't love yourself, how can you show love to others? If you don't care about yourself, how could you care about others? If you don't care about your appearance, how could you care about others' appearance? So we gotta start. A lot of this shit start with ourselves. We always gotta evaluate ourselves. Ask ourselves how we doing. How's our mental ability? How's our mental understanding? How we feeling? How's our health? You know what I'm saying? Always evaluate yourself because the best version of you is only gonna be the best version of you to other people. So you always want your energy to gravitate to people. You should never have to force people to come to you. If your energy is good, your energy is pure, people are going to gravitate to it. You don't have to. You're not going to have to. You're not going to have to portray something for people to like you. When your energy is pure, your energy is good, the people are going to flock to you. Always do it in God's name. Always put God first. Always do it in God's name. Always put God first. Because God is the only way. God is the only way. We still praying for our brother Robert Kelly. We're gonna get away from the R. Kelly. We're gonna let the music industry have R. Kelly, but we will have to have Robert back. Give us Robert back. Y'all can have R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna continue to ask God to pray and bless Bonjean Law Group. The work that they have been doing, the continuous work, the countless hours of work, the restless nights of work that they have been doing. So we're gonna continue to pray for Bonjean Law Group and that God continue to bless and shield that lady because she's doing some awesome work, tremendous work, and she's moving in a way that God would love to see his people move. And that's taking consideration of innocent people. We're gonna continue to pray for anyone out there that's going through something and feeling like they're alone. Guess what? You don't have to. You don't have to go through nothing in life alone. Find you somebody that you can talk to. Find somebody that you can vent to. You know what I'm saying? If you can't, email Big Vi. If you got something you want to talk about, something that's on your chest, I'm a good listener. I can give my honest opinion about a situation. And sometimes it ain't even about giving an opinion. It's about just having somebody to listen. So sometimes we just need a listener. We don't even need someone to respond. We just need a good listener, you know what I'm saying, to express ourselves. So let's make sure let's check on each other when we in this chat. Ask each other how we doing. How's that mental health today? You know what I'm saying? What's going on in your life? You know what I'm saying? How was work? You know what I'm saying? Let's keep this family camaraderie going. And I know I haven't been coming on as much as I normally been coming on. A lot of times I just be trying to just put things together and come up with some type of solution because I always want my lives to be some type of benefit to life itself. So when I don't come on, sometimes I don't be in the best creative mindset. So but we're gonna get things back on the road. We're gonna get things back on the road. My brother Lex, shout out to you. Most definitely. Shout out to all the queens, man. And let's see. I think that's about it, man. That's about it. They say we on the road to the appeal, man. On the road to the appeal in the appellate court, and we're gonna see where we go from there. And with that being said, it's been good. It's been great. And yeah, man, if y'all haven't got a chance to go and check out the website, go and check out the website at justicerkelly.weebly.com. There's letters on the website. There's affidavits on the website. Go if you all would like to go and check out the letters and read the letters for yourself. And if you feel it's something that you want to do, feel free to do it. If it's something that you don't feel comfortable about doing, then that's understandable. But make sure you're making the decision based off of your own decision. Not what other people are out here saying or telling you what to do and what not to do. So with that being said, until next time, it's your boy, Big Val Opinion, signing all the way outro.